Now we official.
We in there.
Alright.
Alright.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Alright. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Achak, Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone and tell us the truth. Honors and salutations to all sincere Akim throughout the full corners of the earth. You know, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and sound doctrine, you know. And we're going to sit and do this sit down on mercy, man, because that's something that Israel don't really practice.
Cook it.
It's cool, man.
Fuck it.
That's something that Israel don't practice, or you know, they want mercy, but they don't want to, you know, but they don't want to give mercy, man. You know, and like I was just meditating on it on the way to the brother's house. You know, shalom,
Shalom to brothers on the common board, Khan.
That shit is.
Anything, bro, I'ma just keep it straight like this.
Nah. Fuck it. Nah, it ain't.
Nah. Because the way the phone is in the back, you know? It's not one thing, it's the other.
That's nothing.
Nah, this shit go.
That's cool. But,
Well, Khan, yeah, you got it though, bro.
Just bear with us. We're trying to get this camera situation fixed.
You know what?
If you got that's what I'm gonna say to that. And there it is.
There you go, fuck that.
Yeah, kind of. So, you know, meditating on this word mercy on the way, you know, to the brother house and all that. You know, you tend to, like, you know, in your everyday travels, you tend to look at Yasharal as a whole, man, just meditate. And you see the conditioning of our people, man. But you got people out here, you know, brothers, man. You know, dudes that's actually in the truth that know that the Israelites that want to, they just want all, you know, they say that they want Israel to be saved. They say they claim that they all about the elect, you know. But all you hear them talk about is fucking death to this and death to that, and destruction of this and destruction of that. But where's your mercy, man?
Word.
You know, if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he could have destroyed us, man. You know,
Yep.
he didn't even have to have mercy on us. Just Joe, from the law alone, man. From the law alone. If he ain't have compassion and mercy on us, we wouldn't even be here. You know, because we all went off.
Scripture said we all fall short of the glory of the Most High, so.
That's right, kind of. But I got, you know, in the etymology, what's this online etymology dictionary for mercy. So it says late 12th century. It says God's forgiveness of his creatures' offenses. All right, so we his creatures, man. We always offended him in some type of way. You know, it says from old French, mercite, reward, gift, kindness, grace, pity. All right, so I'm looking at that reward and gift because, hey, man, when you come into this truth and you do the work, it's a reward for it. All right, you know, it says reward. What the brother said?
God, it's all good.
So there, kind of, so yeah, it's a reward for your work and doing this work, man. You know, all right. But it says reward, kindness, grace, pity. It says from Latin, mercidum. Says reward, wages, pay, hire. In vulgar Latin, favor, pity. In medieval Latin, thanks, grace. So hey, he had mercy and grace on us how? By choosing us to be his people, man, out of all his creation. And that's a form of mercy right there, because he didn't have to have us be Israelites, you know. And he shows mercy too also by when we do go off and do wrong things, he punishes us, man. You know, he don't just automatically he don't automatically just put you to death. You know,
Exactly.
you know, you get warnings, man. You know, but some brothers, they see you, yo, that brother got a shape up, man. He wicked. He deserves death. And all that. And yo, man, when we all was once in the world, man, that's what people tend to fucking forget. You
And
know?
also, the scriptures tell us to rehearse the righteous acts.
Come,
When you're rehearsing,
come.
you know, I mean, you can even get that word too. But if you're rehearsing for something, you're gonna tend to mess up. You're not gonna get everything perfect right away. That's why we practice.
That's right.
We're constantly meditating on the righteousness of the scriptures.
That's right, brother.
You know, so when you're rehearsing for a play and all these actors in the movie, you think they get it right away?
Oh,
Nah, they got to keep doing the scene over and over, and that's where the Lord's great. That's what not putting away the law, because really the law is not going to save us, but we rehearse it that way we can establish the righteousness.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the grace. That's the grace of Yahushua, man.
Yo, God, that was a beautiful point too. You know, but they have movie rehearsals. You know, even in the you look at shows like back in the day, Martin. You know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and all that. When they had their bloopers, they was fucking up.
Yeah.
You know, until they pieced everything together, then you had the full show that played perfectly. You know, but getting back to the word, it says in church Latin it was given a specific application to the heavenly reward earned by those who showed kindness to the helpless and those from whom no requiratu can be expected. Alright? And going down it says meaning disposition to forgive or show compassion is tested from early 13th century. So you're supposed to forgive, man. Like you got the what the scriptures say. Forgive your brother if your brother offends you. You forgive him 70 times 70. You know, but like you know, it's impossible for somebody to offend you that many times. At least he shouldn't. You know, like what was that Dave Chappelle? He was like, yo, you're a habitual line cross. Talking about Charlie Murphy, man. You know, he put his feet on his couch and did all that shit. Said, man, fuck that couch, nigga.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that spot, man.
Yeah, he said he was a habitual line stepper, man. But hold on, you got a precept real quick?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 28, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, he that revengeth shall find revenge. Salakia, I'm going to start again. Sirach 28 and 1. He that revengeth shall find vengeance from the Lord.
That's right, damn.
And he will surely keep his sin in remembrance.
That's right, man. So that's like you see a brother, man, you just want to off with his head, man. Off with his head.
Yeah,
when Yahweh Shah come back, he gonna do the same thing to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be on your ass, but you gonna be looking like, oh Lord, show me mercy, cause the only reason why I did it in your name. But you really don't know Yahweh Shah, man.
Yeah, he had compassion, man.
Kind of. You know, look how he came the first time, man. When he was here, right? Where he was healing the people, right? That's why where you get what your Jeremiah 16 and 16. You know, he sends for many fishers, and they go and fish the people.
Right.
You know, then that's what having mercy.
And bro, you never know who's gonna come up and listen to the word and be.
That's right. Bro.
You know, have them magnified from the word, cause really, it ain't us. It's the word that's within us that shall draw them. You know what I mean? Within, draw them out the world.
That's right, bro.
It's like how you draw a fish. You don't know what type of fish you're gonna get.
That's right.
It's just, you know what I mean? But the point is that you never know who's going to come up. And if you actually teaching, there's a difference between teaching and just going out there and cursing people out. You know, because you're not, where's the edification? How are you teaching Yahweh? The balance.
That's right.
You know there's going to be destruction.
That's right.
You know, but how you going to try to save somebody before that? Just like how the Lord adopted us back. You know, we was doing, you know, bullshit, BS in the world.
That's right.
But you can actually draw people away like that. Because there's been plenty of people, and I'm pretty sure it happened to you, where people come up to us and be like, yo, you know, I heard about you guys, but there's some men that they just did nothing but shun us away and talk about us instead of actually bringing the word, like, you know what I mean?
They're like, yo, you're approachable. You know.
That's the
But
gospel.
you got,
Good
yeah,
news.
you got, and yo, man. Case in point, you got these guys. Not to talk bad about them, but you know, like an ISUPK dudes. You know, you go up to them, and you know you because you supposed to debate that cause with your neighbor and find out anything amongst yourself. You know, so you'll go up to them. Oh, what about the RFID microchip, brother? They out there on the microphone. Oh, well, you know, that's something. Then they come at GMS and all that shit. You know what I mean? On some gangbanging shit type, basically. But you know, but instead of you know, being trying to have a rational head, so they not having mercy on their brother or compassion on them because first of all, you bearing false witness, and they're going off those dudes that teach those type of doctrines. You know what I mean?
Or
they go off.
the chick walked by, she went, oh, you wearing pants, you gonna be destroyed.
Sure.
Why not tell her, miss, you know who Yahweh Shai is? He's your complexion. You know what I mean? That may draw her in like, oh, okay,
right.
I didn't know that. Because younger men would tend to do that. Oh, you going up, look, the law, oh, she ain't wearing a dress, you bitch, like, my mans, you gotta calm your tongue, you gotta relax. You know, draw them in first, you know, get them to hear the word, get them to hear the Lord. And if they take heed, then it's like, yo, you marked yourself for death. It ain't on me. I'm just warning you.
That's right.
You got it, man. Oh, matter of fact, I'll continue this. Verse 2, it says, forgive thy neighbor the hurt that he has done unto thee, so shall thy sins also be forgiven when thou prayest.
See that, man? So you're supposed to forgive, man. Have mercy. You got brothers that want to just you got wicked men in this thing, man. And they'll turn their back on you, man. You know?
Overnight. Oh, I knew he was a nigga, but didn't do nothing about trying to help him.
That's right, bro.
Now, if you saw the dude going off, it's like, yo, bro, we going to war, right? And we got the whole camp set up. And you got one of the dudes, you know, sneaking in the back in the crib, and you watching him like, yo, what's this weasel doing? You know? But if you don't say nothing, then now that weasel might come and destroy the whole, you know what I mean? Let the enemy know where we coming and all that. But you didn't do shit about it.
That's right. That's like a cancer, man. You know? You got what it says, a little bit of leaven with the whole lump, man.
And if you arguing with a brother, or not even argue, but if we have a little disagreement, the scriptures tell you not Ephesians 4:16, let not the sun go down on your wrath.
That's right.
Because if you have a problem or issue with a brother, right? You gotta talk to him one-on-one, but let not the sun go down your wrath, meaning, man, handle it right away. Because when you let things linger on, it causes confusion. And you let that hatred build up.
You gotta have that mercy, man. You know? Like
Ooh, I didn't even know he was gonna say that.
But you don't just just lash out at a brother, man. You know, and you got brothers that tend to do that.
Females do that.
Yeah, kind of exactly. We men at the end of the day. So like Parmesan, man, you might be and this is to get on back on mercy too, man. This just don't go for brothers in the truth, man. You might see a homeless person out there, and the Lord put the spirit on you, yo. You know what? And he'll come up to you and you know, tears in his eyes or something. He might be having a bad day. He might truly be hungry, man.
Yeah.
You know, you might actually be in the middle, eating the meal, man. You know what I'm saying? And the brother be like, yo, can I have some? You got some dudes that be like, man, get the fuck out of my face, nigga.
Yeah,
you know,
you give a water.
Yeah.
You give a prophet of water or something.
Yeah, but you like you in the middle of your meal eating it, and you might give it to that brother, man. The spirit hop on you like, yo, give it to him. You know, and then he actually genuinely appreciate it and start eating it immediately. You know that man was hungry, man. He wasn't lying. And the Lord, hey man, the Lord, he could just very well be an angel. You know? And the Lord could have sent him just to you. To test you to see what you gonna do, man.
That's right.
You know? It ain't all about, and he could look bummy as hell, dirty. You don't know what that man's going through, and you don't know if Yahweh Shah sent him to you.
Judge not according to their
That's
appearance.
Right. You know? And then you get rewards for that. And it's also showing mercy, because you have some dudes in this truth that'll be like, oh, he ain't in the truth, fuck him. You know? Nigga, you once wasn't in the truth too.
That's the whole purpose of us going out there and crying out to the people.
That's right, man. That's right, bro.
It ain't just, yo,
There's some
man.
more in that.
Right.
If not, go to 8 songs.
I got you. This is verse 3. One man beareth hatred against another, and doth he seek pardon from the Lord? He showeth no mercy to a man, which is like himself. And doth he ask forgiveness of his own sins?
James.
Yeah, so if you, basically what it's saying is, yo, I'm going to read it again, brother. It says, one man beareth hatred against another, and doth he seek pardon from the Lord?
See that? So another dude, he got hatred towards you. He got an evil eye towards his brother. But this is the same man that could be in the truth. You know, not even just in the truth.
Or to anyone.
Yeah, anyone, period. And they want mercy from the Lord. You know, like them dudes, like you got like prime example, the homeless, man. Or whatever. They want mercy, man. You know, you don't know why they're in that situation, but hey, at the end of the day, it's all the Yahweh Shem outside.
That's right.
You know, so like they could be an asshole to you. You might even give them food, like, you know, sometimes the Lord will put compassion on your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some dude might ask you for some money. So you like, oh, here you go, take this change, brother. You know? I ain't saying to no fucking Edomite, man. You give it to your people and shit, you know? But hey man, you don't know. You don't know if you're Edomite or not, so you whatever, man.
Hey, bro,
the Lord put the spirit on you, you know?
And to those that's simple, that's not what the scripture's talking about when it says, help not a sinner. That's not what that's talking about. Help not a sinner. Oh, I'm not going to give this homeless man some food because he's a sinner. Aren't you a sinner?
That's right.
You know what I mean? So that's not what that's talking about, man.
Yo, the bro put the live ended. I'll check it on 6.
Live ended. Nah, it's still going.
Yo, if y'all can hear us, just put something up.
Yeah. Calm. Yeah, that's the adversary just trying to. I'm gonna just keep reading. It says, he showeth no mercy to a man which is like himself, and doth he ask forgiveness of his own sins?
So he wants forgiveness for himself. Like you got what people out there still
the water.
So you got they want forgiveness for what they did. You know, the Lord probably put them out there on the streets for a reason. Or you got dudes that smoke cigarettes, a weed, a Black and Miles, and all that. And I'm not talking about this in the truth. I'm talking about, you know, them worldly dudes when they want the Lord to forgive them and all that. You know, and that's like them trying to come at you and the Lord put the spirit on you to give them something. And the Lord could do that just very well for their destruction, man. You know, He could do it just for their destruction. But a man that claimed to be in the truth do that shit, he's the same one that want Yahweh to have mercy on him and to forgive him for his sins, his trespass.
Like the Pharisees.
That's why you got the Yahweh Shai when he was on the scene. He told you how to pray the Lord's Prayer, how to pray to the Lord, to Yahweh, man. You know? He said, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, hey, man, you got brothers that actually say that prayer in the Hebrew, but they got a problem secretly with their brother, or it could be openly. And they don't want to forget that, man. You know?
That's teaching. That's teaching with strife. You're going out there. You know what I mean. You all your works is going to naught if you haven't squashed any type of situation with the men that's teaching the same thing as you. But you want to go out there and tell other people about where they going on.
And then how, you know, like when Yahweh Shai, man, and this is Yahweh Shai, when he was coming into, I believe it was Jerusalem, he cried, man. You know. Because he knew that was his people in there. So he had tears in his eyes. You know, it was 2/3 in there. You know, some of the elect might have been in there. You had everybody all mixed up in there, man. But it was his people, and he cried, man. You know, because that was upsetting for him to see, knowing how beautiful our people are, and then to see them in that condition, man. You know, so that's the same spirit, like. You supposed to be now, like you supposed to be mourning for your people. Like this ain't nothing like nice, man.
Nah,
fucked, that's cool. we fucked up, man. You know, and to see a people like that, that's having compassion on them, and that means you got some type of which you not heart, but like that's what the world. So you got some type of heart, but that's for lack of better terms. I'm gonna use that word.
Yeah, you gotta show some type of character, integrity, man.
But you like, man, my people fucked up. You care for them, you know. You
Right.
genuinely care for your people, but you got some dudes like, oh, you know what? All they need is death. Well, we know that, man. But you think that the Lord really want to put His people to death, man? That's just like when we were kids and you had a parent, you know, and they be like, man, it's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. But in your mind, you like, shit, you about to whoop my ass. You ain't feeling this pain.
It's the only way, yeah.
Yeah, but your parents, they don't want to really put their hands on you. All they do, they want you to listen, but you force their hand. You know, the same way that we forcing Yahweh Shem Yahushua's hand now, man. And our people that's out there, they provoked him to anger, man. You know? But even in all that, he's still going to have mercy on you, man. The same way you supposed to have mercy on your brothers, you know? But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Psalms 86 and 13. For great is the mercy towards me.
That's right. See that? Great is his mercy towards us, man. Because he could have, like I said, but going on the law strictly, we'd all be gone, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says that's the whole point of Yahushua dying for us.
That's right, brother.
Why would he die for us for you to want to kill everyone else? What about, because if he ain't shed his blood for us, we wouldn't even be here right now. None of this would be going on.
That's right, bro. And that's hella mercy right there, man.
So he shed his blood for many.
He sent his only begotten son for you niggas, man. Let that sink in, man. You know, he ain't have to do that. His only begotten son for some niggas, you know? And and you got look at a dude now, man. Let a father now. He ain't sending his son for no niggas, man. He like, man, well, them niggas just gonna die. You know, so look at Yahweh. He sent his only begotten son for y'all, man. And that's mercy, man. That shows compassion. All right, but you can't have compassion on your own brother. You supposed to love your brother as you love yourself, man. Brothers don't really do that, man.
That's what our people do in the world. They don't care about each other.
That's right.
They quick to stab each other in the back.
That's right.
So when we come into this truth and we got the code, the guidance, the blueprint on how to become a spiritual man, it ain't always just, oh, I'm going out there, I did my 3 videos. That's wicked. You ain't even supposed to think like that. You're supposed to literally grow into this truth.
That's
you
right,
know?
bro. That's right.
I was looking at my a video I taught, of myself years ago, but it made me reflect. You know, and I'm like, wow, the way you speak, the way you treat your family, your brothers, your child, the way you even dress after a while starts to become different. You be more modest. You be more. Some people are more kind and gentle, but you got brothers that's different. But it's the whole point.
And that light gonna shine, man.
Absolutely, the light of the Gentiles.
That's right, brother.
Not walking them in the dark.
That's right.
It says, oh God, the proud are written. No. Verse 13. For great is thy mercy towards me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell.
Damn.
That reminds me of as I walk through the shadows of death, I should feel, come on.
He going to deliver. He delivered our soul from the lowest hell, man. And we in the lowest hell right now.
Word.
You know, how he delivers you, but we ain't delivered as of yet. You know, we're seeking for salvation. We're seeking to be delivered out of here. You know, but he is his elect, and the 1/3, man. They going to get delivered out of here, man. The lowest hell. This is the lowest state that Yasharal is in, man. A bunch of degenerates, homosexuals, liars, cheaters, stealers, worshiping different gods, man,
blasphemers.
That's right. Matter of fact, you can look at it like this too. Look at Lot. In Lot's time, man, he was in a low ass hell. Well, he was in Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Right.
Is not America the same thing? They do the same things, man. But what Lot and his family, besides his wife, because she wanted to turn back, they got delivered up out of there, man. You know, so he delivered them from what? The lowest hell, man. You know, we got delivered from what? Egypt, man. One of the lowest hells, man. When we rulers, man. You know, we're princes of the power, man. Yasharala, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Khan, that's heavy.
You try to preach it?
Yeah, I was just reading. Salakia. The Spirit led me to there. James chapter 1 verse 7. It says, "For let not that man think that he shall." You know what? Let me see if I could. Yeah, Khan. "For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted."
Because hey, man, you going to be exalted. And that's going for the elect, man. Because the elect, man, are brothers that was created to be on high levels, man. Rulers of the whole freaking world, man. You know? A man of that stature to be put, that's just like a king, man. You look at that movie, what? Put it on this level. Coming to America, man. You know, Prince Hakeem. All right, he could in a sense represent what you would say Yahweh Shai, because James Earl Jones was the king, and the king is Yahweh, man. You know, but he went down to be on a low level. Look at Yahweh Shai, man. When he came to the earth, man, as Yahweh Shai, the last time, you know, when he got put up on that cross. Look at the low state he was in, man. You know. That was a low ass estate. Being the man who he is, man, a ruler of everything. Man.
That's humiliation, man.
Yeah, kind of. You know, and that's what we gotta, you know. But he rejoiced in that. Why? Because he knew what he had to do, man. Certain, you know, being as though he was in the flesh, he got weak at moments, man. You know, the same way we do, but he overcame all that. You know. But go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 8. "This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
Okay.
But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men."
Okay. Yeah, man.
And that's, you got it. I was going to say, that's general.
Okay.
That's in general. These churches, they just teach lies, blind leaders, the Catholics, the Jehovah's Witness, all these different whorehouses, right? That's just consuming without, you know, the little crumbs that Jake do make in their slavery, right? We're supposed to be the opposite of that. The Lord spoke against that.
That's right.
You know, the way our people treat each other. You know, you Jakes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians.
That's right.
People want to get together when there's a funeral. Like, yo, man, we supposed to be that, you know how they say the mafia, la familia. We supposed to show that compassion one to another. You know, that joy, because if you know, you want to see your brothers win, man. You don't want to see your brothers fall.
That's right.
You don't want to have the mindset of, oh, I'm going to just wait till this nigga slip. That's going off. That's, yo, in vain do they seek me, man.
That's right.
You know?
You got what? The church, they just as bad as Esau, man. The nigga church, they just as bad as Esau, because what? They don't have no mercy on you, man. They tell you that bullshit, come as you are, but let you come in there with some fucked up ass clothes on, and that's all you got. They gonna talk shit about you, you know? Especially the nigga woman that's in there, man. She don't got no business. Well, you know what? She belongs in that fucking church. The wicked ass shit, man. But they run that shit. That's why it's retarded, man. You know, but as far as you know, like the compassion is not there. And they oppress you also. All them goddamn offerings, man. Send an offering plate around 100 times. You know, your prime example, man, was this one woman. I guess she hit the lottery, or she got some type of it was a lawsuit or something like that. So she gave the church a healthy portion of that money, man. You know, and what she did was, I guess she ran out of money, and she fell upon hard times again. and she tried to go to the church to get some of that, to get like looked out for, basically like alms, man. The church don't believe in alms, man. They want their shit back, but they refused her, man. They basically shunned her, man. She looking at them like, damn. She had mercy on them, but when she needed their mercy, they didn't have it for her. And that's why you have a lot of these churches, man. They getting exposed, man. And they gonna fall when Yahweh Shah come back. He's gonna judge them churches harshly, because for one, they going around, teaching doctrines of men, and there's no compassion, there's no mercy in it. If you're not doing for them, they're not doing for you. And that's a characteristic of Esau, man. But hop back in the songs real quick. 86. What was that? I think it was at 13.
It's heavy. But the people followed Yahweh Shai because he actually gave them bread in the flesh.
Exactly.
But they didn't follow him through spirit.
God.
Like Lord, that's why he was like, yo, you can't live by bread alone.
That's right.
But by every word in the scriptures.
That's right. Because they was in it to see what they could get. Just like, you got one of them, what you call it, entertainers, man, basketball players.
Yeah.
Or a dude on that type of caliber. When he got all this money, everybody want to be around him.
Ass kissers.
Kind of. Everybody want to be around him, but when he, just say the man goes bankrupt, everybody out the door, man. They come in and start repossessing his furniture and shit in the middle of a party. Everybody gonna go right with that furniture out the fucking door, man.
Yo, Yahweh Shai said, there's no respect to person.
That's right.
A righteous judge ain't gonna be an ass kisser.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna tell this guy about. Oh, I'm gonna tell. Like, look, man, you have to understand the testimonies you're reading about what Yahweh Shai said, what all the prophets of old did. This is what's to guide you. How you gonna discern from right to wrong? How you gonna discern from a liar? We're here to heal the sick. We're supposed to be healers. Yahweh Shai healed the leprous, healed the sick, healed the poor. Right? Because that's how we all are. We all sick. We all go through our infirmities in the flesh and spiritual.
That's right.
We all fighting our own demons. You're your worst enemy. So to start pointing fingers, it's like, yo, man, that's not showing what Yahweh Shai did, because he could have pointed fingers.
Okay.
He could have stoned all of them.
Okay.
But he didn't do that.
Okay.
So this is Psalms 86 and 14. It says, "O God, the proud are risen against me, and the assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul, and have not set thee before them."
Okay. Keep going.
Verse 15, "But thou, O Lord, are a God full of compassion and gracious, long-suffering, plenteous in mercy and truth."
So, hey, man, he said it said the proud are risen against me. And who is the proud? That's Esau, man. They risen up against us, right? And guess what? And this you to incorporate, we coming into what? The time of Jacob's trouble. Which they already risen up against us, but they really going to let you know who they are, when they coming to fuck you up, kick your doors in, beat your heads in and all that. So you supposed to be having mercy and compassion now for your fellow brothers, man. To get that mercy back if you want that compassion, man. So it says, they violent men, man. They after our soul. And what they doing, that's why when the niggas sign those deals, they give it away. They sign their soul away when they say you sell your soul. Now, those men, and that's how they gonna catch it too, because what they do, they sign deals for millions of dollars and all that. And Esau tell them they can't do nothing for their community, so to speak. Like you got Jay-Z, he from Brooklyn. What has he done for Brooklyn? Kanye West, he's from Chicago. Chicago has one of the worst school systems, but they'll go over there to Africa and put all this funding into that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we want the money and all that. No, you don't. But as far as helping out your brother, when you get something, you look out for your fellow brothers, man. But they don't do that. They give to the heathens. because that's what they did. They signed that deal, and that's what they had to do. So when Yahweh Shah come back, he gonna be like, oh man, you already got your gift. You know, you had all that money. You know, now it's time to get destroyed, man. He coming back to destroy this place. He's not gonna have mercy on brothers like that. You know, he gonna have mercy on what? The elect. Why? Because they're gonna be doing what they're supposed to do. As far as like, hey man, like sometimes brothers walk down the street have tears in their eyes, man. You know, looking at the condition of our people. That shit is not a pretty sight, man. You know, it's fucked up to see how your people is really living. You know, and that's why the Lord has to deliver us out of here. You know, we helpless. You know, so we need that mercy. We can't physically go out here, strap up, you know, grab an M16 and all that, you know. Shalom, Yahbashim Yashar Brakatah, Gabar, Elder Gabar.
Yahbashim Yashar Brakatah, Shalom,
that's the Elder Gabar right there.
We got a warrior in the house. You be saying that when I get on. We got a mighty man in the crib.
That's right, man. But yo, you know, we physically can't go out there, strap on a fucking a bulletproof vest, you know, take an M16 and try to go handle Esau like, yo, Habata. No, he said I see her.
Yeah, cause that's carnal.
So that, but hey, and that's Esau's blessing. So we can't physically be like, yo, we gonna go save Yasharala. I don't know. You're gonna get put to death, man. Where are we? I said we're not hopeless. We're helpless, man. You know, we can't help ourselves. We need our Father to do that.
Yeah, we all fall short of glory, man.
That's right.
You know, because the Lord don't need us. We need the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So the people that be like, yeah, he need me. You know, that's a prideful state of mind.
That's right.
You know, the pride, the Lord will have you thinking you the man of the Lord. He'll have you thinking, oh yeah, I'm healing people, but in reality, you're only healing those that's supposed to be fucked up right with you.
That's right. God.
You know what I mean? So all in all, you can't curse that which is blessed, man.
God.
You know? I got something for you, brother. This is John 10. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door unto the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. So you can't go into the kingdom crawling through the window. Like, there's no other way. This is the straight way. You know? Yahweh Shai way. You know, which way we going? Yahweh Shai way. He's going that way. That's where we going. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So it basically, you're not a... I'm gonna bring it. You can break it down, Shalaki. It says, verily, verily, meaning truly, truly, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door,
and that's the right way, man,
into the sheepfold, and that's up front.
Because you got dudes of what they try to creep in the back door. Like, yo, niggas try to get on the bus, man. They don't got the fear. Everybody going in the front door. They like, man, fuck that. They about to get off. He's gonna slide back there.
Trying to go in the club in the back door.
Yeah. That's not the right way, man. It's not the straight way, man.
Yeah, it ain't that type of party. It says, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
That's right, man. A thief and a robber, man.
You know, your own philosophy.
That's right.
Has a uncertain sound.
That's right, bro. That's right. You know, what's the script? They said they have creeping unawares, man. You know, and you got dudes that do that shit. You know, and then when they creeping unawares, they bring that hostility, man. You know, and you could just feel the energy off them when you're around them. You feel them demons on them dudes, man. They ain't coming to have mercy and compassion. They coming to break shit up. And to keep brothers at each other's head, man.
You start to divide.
You see it time and time in Israel, man. When brothers come in creeping unawares, and they cause that division. That's why Scripture tell you to mark those that cause division. You know.
That's what the wicked Pharisees, what they made clean their garments, their outward appearance, looked all decked out. They fly. So everybody thought like, they doing something right.
Like, yo, look at this garment. That shit shining.
Yo,
your headband match this hot that shit. And
the
that
way they
nigga
speak
wicked as
or
hell.
the way they,
Come.
but Yahweh Shai curse people out like that
That's
because
right. Come, bro.
they trying to make the outward appearance look good. That's why the Lord said, I see the inward part of
That's
man.
right. He look
And that's
at the
how
inward.
we got to see each other,
Come.
the inward part. We can't judge each other. Look, all of us look different.
That's right, bro.
We all got some of us is fucked up,
Come.
excuse my Swahili, but some of us is, jacked up, brothers is tall, brothers is short, brothers is, you know what I mean? But the Lord sees the compassion that you have for one another, man.
That's right. He sees, like you said,
Unconditional.
He sees the inward, man. Niggas look at the outward, and that's what get them messed up.
So it says, but he that entereth in by the doors in the sheep, Salakia, in the shepherd of the sheep, to him the porter openeth.
See that? Damn. Because what he doing? He going through you could say the proper channels, man. He's going, he's being straightforward. He's being transparent. He's not hiding nothing.
Trying to find his own way.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name.
That's right.
And leadeth them out.
You see that? That's compassion, man.
That's that voice, man. That's
right.
The voice of Yahushua, what he did.
Like the elder put up there, he said compassion, humility, man.
Humility.
He said before honor is humility, man.
As a matter of fact, that man, a lot of men won't get on their knees and wash your feet. We know that's parabolic. We know that's, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he still literally did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was at the Passover, man. You got, we did that at DTA, man. Had to wash the man's feet. Now let you have Eve in there and she messed that shit all up.
Like, yo, bro, you cold? Here, take my coat. Don't worry about it.
Watch that nigga feet. Them shits look like they stink and all that. Causing confusion, But that's humility and that's showing compassion to your brother. Because you doing your brother like you want to be done, man.
Treat others like that's the golden rule,
That's right. And that's what Yahweh Shai did. He was like, yo, wash these brothers' feet. And he was the leader. If you a leader, man, you a servant first, man. You gotta serve what? Your fellow brothers, man.
You know why? Because a servant is one that leads by example.
That's right.
Not like a dictator.
Okay.
Always telling somebody what to do.
Okay.
But you ain't doing it yourself. The scriptures tell you, you preach about if the brothers could find that, if you basically preaching about not to steal, do thou steal?
Okay.
You teaching about something, make sure you not, or you trying the best of your ability not to do that same thing, man.
But a leader was once a follower, man.
A servant, you serve.
But he was a follower to begin with.
Yahushua was a servant.
Just like Yahweh Shai was a follower of who? Yahweh. So every leader has to be a follower first. You just can't come out and be on top, man. That shit never happens. So everybody was a follower, but you gotta follow what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
That's order.
That's right. And then not having that compassion. If you're a leader that don't have compassion, you ain't gonna have a good kingdom, man. Your kingdom gonna suck. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna have no goddamn men, because you'll probably put them all to death.
That's a matter of fact. That's heavy.
Wicked men, man. I know what you're gonna grab too.
Because we supposed to be the reflection of Yahushua.
That's right. And your kingdom gonna be the reflection of you. And what it say in Yahweh's kingdom, man? In the kingdom of heaven. That's Yahweh's, man. So we're gonna be the reflection of what? Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? The way we are, because we're gonna hold it down. What? Through the laws, statutes, and commandments. We're gonna have them in our inward parts. That's right. And it's gonna be peaceful. All right.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people.
I knew he was going to grab that.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
That's right. The government of a prudent man is well ordered. Prudent man is what? A plain man. He's well ordered, man. He took orders from what? His leader. All right? And that's well ordered because he going to have he trusts in the orders of his authorities, man.
That's right.
Shalom,
Shalom. So it says, Sirach 10:1, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
The government of a prudent man is well ordered.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
That's right. So the officers going to be like him. You know?
If you wicked, they going to be wicked.
That's right.
Because they're going to ignorantly follow you.
Hey, prime example. You got camps like that, man.
Yeah.
You got a wicked ass head that always lashing out at people. And it ain't just like your ISUPKs, your IUICs. You got these little smaller camps too. They got wicked heads, man.
What the scripture say, if the head is sick, the whole body is sick.
That's right, man.
You
and
know
what you do to a snake, you cut the head off, and the rest of the body gonna fall with it. You know, and spiritually, you know, Yahweh Shah could cut the head off, man. You know, and have what dudes that, and then the rest of that body will fall apart. Because if it's not of Yahweh Shah, it's going to be done away with, man.
Hey, and if I can mention too,
Right,
that's why that's order, because Yahweh Shah is the head, right? And we're under him.
That's right.
You know, we're under Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh's over him. So when Yahweh Shah is coming back, you know, he's coming back with what is it in the book of Revelation with a sickle.
The sword.
But no, it tells you that there's another one that says he's coming with a sickle. Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick. The sifting, to sift.
All right,
you know what I mean? So you're supposed to clean your house. You got what I'm saying? So
what is that? The one when it talks about the harvest is right.
Yeah. Exactly. So in order for you, in order for your whole house, your whole church, first you gotta clean your own house first. You know what I mean? Before you want to go and tell somebody else, yo, your crib is dirty. You know what I mean?
That's right, bro.
It's like that's how things are well structured.
That's right.
That's how a foundation is built. You know, just like when you do carpentry, you gotta measure it out. You gotta see before you know what I mean. You build it up. You gotta count the cost. You know.
That's right. That's right.
So if we're that house of Yahweh Shai, we got to make sure we're well structured one by one in order, compassion one to another. You know?
Because if you don't show compassion, you're not going to get compassion, man.
That's like a house divided itself.
That's right.
It's not going to stand. And we know our people are like that in the world. Esau is like that in the world. So we got to show them by example, like, yo, we got to show Yahweh Shah, basically.
Yo, you was talking about
You want me to continue with this?
Yeah, kind of. You was talking about Mark.
I got it highlighted over for it.
It's Mark 4 and 28. You got 29, which talks about the sickle. It says, put it from the sickle because the harvest is coming.
So having
Salaki, I can just build this real quick. But the brother put up there, what? Examine ourselves whether you be in the faith. Right. That's right, brother. That's right. You gotta examine yourself.
I was gonna get that too.
See, matter of fact, grab that.
That's spiritual.
For the brother. But yeah, because you gotta examine yourself to see if you be in the faith. Because you got brothers that out their mouth they say that you know they all about Yahweh Shem Shah. They really not, man. Because they secretly they hate their brothers, man. You know they talk shit. Matter of fact, they can't forgive their brother. Like, man, this brother was talking about it earlier today, man. We was watching, you know, the apostles and the elders, and basically it was talking about when we was in the wilderness, and when we was in the wilderness after we left Egypt,
I got that.
How we went around in a circle, man, and we was like, damn, you know what? Everything has to come full circle for you to for you to see things. I mean, this brother had to go in our own path. You know, travel on our path, to come back together, man.
Yeah.
You know? And at the end of the day, we sat down, you know what? It's about Yahweh Shah, man. It's ain't about us, man. It's about doing this work. And that's showing compassion and having mercy on your brother. We could have been like, man, fuck that nigga.
It's bigger than us.
You know what? Yeah, fuck him. I ain't teaching with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like him anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't like the way that nigga look. Or whatever, man. Like, but you got dudes that do that shit, man.
I got two swift ones.
You know, go ahead, brother.
So first, I'm gonna get the one about examine. It says, this is the book of Sirach 18 and 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy.
Damn, you see that? Read that one more time, Baba Kashan.
And then it goes into humble.
I think they need to hear that. I don't think they heard you, bro.
Let me clear my throat. Because some things go over Jake head, you know?
That's right. Bro.
Sirach 18 and 20.
God.
Before judgment, examine thyself.
That's right. So before the judgment, you got to examine yourself, man. Because what? We coming into the time of that ultimate judgment, man, which is that thermonuclear missiles, man, the time of Jacob's trouble, man. That's what we coming to. So you want to make sure, like, yo, did I do everything I could do? Did I try? Yo, Lord, man, you constantly gotta examine yourself, man. You gotta die every day, man. You got some dudes that sit back with their feet up in the air. Like, yeah, hey, I'm in the truth, man. I know the breakdowns, you know. I'm in this camp. Yo, we got the 100% truth, you know. This is the only home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? They kick their feet back and, hey, man, the Lord come back and destroy your ass, man. You know, because you was fucking sleeping. You might as well be back like in the world, man. If you got that type of mentality, that type of attitude, you know, because some niggas that just come out the camp, shut themselves in they damn room or whatever all week, man.
Bro, that's how is that sacrifice?
That's right, bro.
Like Yahushua said, you're supposed to sacrifice, meaning you gotta sacrifice your time. You gotta sacrifice, if and it's not being stupid, you know, but if you got it to help a brother and you holding it back, like, nah, you know what? You know, the Lord see all that, you know?
Right. This shit bigger than me.
Like the Pharisee and the publican. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look at me. I fast twice a week. You know, I do this, that, and the third. I'm always praying. But the publican, what did he do? He wasn't even, he said that he wasn't even found worthy to look up. He humbled himself. He was humiliated.
That's right, bro.
And the Lord didn't forgive the Pharisee that was boasting about, he fasts twice a day or twice a week.
Damn, Joe. Ill, bro. Damn, because you got brothers like that. So I can, bro.
No.
But you got brothers like that you said that, man.
These parables is important. It's very, it's to hit home. That's
right. And not only knowing them, you gotta live them, man.
Living,
you know,
growing in them.
Like the brother brought out this first. We gonna grab that. I'll grab that.
I got another swift. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read on.
I'm gonna grab this one, bro. Put up there.
Alright, I'm gonna read on, and then there's another swift one I want.
Go ahead, bro.
Now, so it says, verse 21. I'm gonna read the first one again. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy.
That's right.
You know, when Yahushua come, the Lord's gonna, you know, you want mercy on the day, the hour of temptation. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be able to see your brothers that you're riding with, or you're gonna wish that, like, damn, I wish I would have squashed it. You know what I mean? All that's gonna go through your head at that day. You know, you're not gonna be able to take a shower. You're not gonna be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? So all these things, we gotta show gratitude. We gotta show we gotta be grateful, and by showing that is literally showing it, not saying it.
That's right.
You know? But it says, verse 21, humble thyself before thou be sick, and in the time of sins show repentance. Wow.
Humble thyself before I be sick. That's heavy, man.
Because that's part of healing, repentance. The only one we because like I said the last time, you know, the doctors can heal us in our flesh, but you may spiritually still be sick.
They don't even heal you in your flesh.
That's why you gotta pray for brothers too.
Cover that shit up.
Scripture say the prayer of the the prayer of a man is the fervent. I forget how it goes. I don't want to butcher it. The fervent prayer of a man healeth the sick.
But yeah, man, you know, like the brother said, man, you got that prayer. But I was gonna say, like when Yahweh Shah was walking the scene, he had mercy. Like he what he do? He healed the people that was on the sidelines too.
And what he told them, sin no more.
That's right. Like you got the man that he was crippled, I believe, his whole life, or he was blind or something like that. And he healed him real quick, and he's like, yo, sin no more. And then he was like, don't tell them who did it, just go tell them what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Basically like, yo, just go tell them you healed, man. You don't gotta tell them who healed you. And they gonna see that. That shows the power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know? But he ain't just like you got dudes, he ain't just sit around the disciples all day. And like, yo, it's just gonna be us. Fuck everybody else.
That's heavy because he was
You know what I mean?
around the sinners.
That's right.
He said, I came for the sinners to repent.
That's right. So if you around, and that's who you're supposed to be around, like the sick, man.
Sick.
Why the hell, if he was a man of healing, you know, to heal. So why would he sit around people that's already whole? You got to go out there and heal the ones that's not you know, that's sick, man. You know, that's practicing what? Your trait, you know? So that's what you're supposed to do, man. I got that one. Corinthians.
Now I was going to get another one.
All right, grab. You got the other one, Joe?
This is Sirach.
This
is a real quick one. Sirach, Sirach chapter 4 and verse 26. It says, be not ashamed to confess thy sins.
Fine, that's right. That's right, because you got some brothers that they don't want to do that shit. You know? They can't sit there and tell another brother, y'all fucked up, man.
That shows a real man,
yo. Exactly. You know? Because he's genuinely sincere about what he's doing. You know? You got some dudes that they want to hide everything. And that's a shady individual. You might want to stay away from him. You got something else?
yeah.
Out,
but at the end of that one, it says, enforce not the course of the river.
That's right. Damn.
Don't force nothing that the Lord is not putting together.
Yo, cunt. And bro,
in other words, you know?
Remember when we went down to the slave docks down there?
It wasn't even planned out.
Yeah, cunt. Now check it out though. Now remember I told you how the river floats. They say force not the river. Yeah. So the river had what? The river, whatever ocean or whatever you go to, is all different types of currents going through there. You know what I'm saying? So right. You can't force none of that shit. You know, what you do, you get on the current and you ride with that shit. And the current that you want to be on is this truth, man. You know, in the proper doctrine. If you're trying to force it, trying to be something you're not in the truth, you going buck up against it, then that's just like a man, drowning. The more you move around and try to buck up against something, you're going to fucking sink. You know? Instead of sitting there, going with the current that the Lord, your path that Yahweh Shem shall put you on. You can't go against your current, man. All right? Going against that water, man. Like when I like to go down to that place, man, sit there and meditate. You know, and I seen a stick floating through there with the head. It was like the top of the stick was just like looked like a head. And it was above the water. And no matter how different the waves was coming at it or whatever, it never got off its course. It stayed right on its course and floated through it. And that's the same thing you had to do in this truth, man. You know?
Spiritual lifeboat.
That's right, God. And stay afloat. You know, you try to buck up against it, and then, you know, you have boats coming through there throwing different type of currents and all that shit in there, man. You know? But you stay on your course, man.
Like a storm.
Right? That's right, man. You stay on your course. So that was a badass scripture right there. And that was heavy, man.
To make another example, like the storm during the time of Peter, you know, they didn't, you know, they had the faith. But when they seen shit really happen, they was like, yo, what? You know, they trembled a little bit, but
yeah, that's beautiful.
We all going through our own storms. But if you really walking in Yahushua and Yahushua is really supping with you, guess what? Even the winds is going to rebuke him through your prayers, man.
That's right.
In sincerity, and you have a mercy on your own fellow kindreds.
Brother. That's right, bro.
Straight up, you know?
And then, like you said, that's a beautiful point that you brought out, too, because you said when they had faith, but once that storm kicked in, then they started bitching a little bit, you know? That's like, yo, when we come into Jacob's trouble, you got everybody, yo, I ain't going to take the chip, I ain't going to do this, I ain't going to do that. You don't know what you're going to do, man. And I bring that up a lot because you got to come, and that's what you're supposed to say, Lord willing. You got to stay on your current, stay on your path that the Lord sent you, and pray that he gives you that faith, man. Because once that storm comes, you don't know if you got little ones and all, you see their head get chopped off and all that. And, you know, and then in a sense, that's a form of mercy because they back in the spirit world. You know, they just waiting for the kingdom to be established, you know, so they can come back, you know. But you want to be delivered. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, yeah, I'm just going to go and tell them to cut my head off. And I don't give a fuck. Like what the dude said on Don't Be a Menace by drinking your gin. He's like, lock me up. Don't wait a key. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to be like that. But you know, we don't. The Lord ain't give us a spirit of fear either, man. But ultimately, we want that ultimate mercy from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in that time, man. Well, go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach 8:5. Reproach not a man that turneth from sin, but remember that we all are all worthy of punishment.
There you go, man. That's right. Matter of fact, it's more on that.
I'm going to read it again.
Go ahead, brother.
Sirach chapter 8:5. Chapter 8 verse 5. Reproach not a man that turneth from sin.
That's right. Reproach not a man that returneth from sin, man. You don't want to be coming at him all crazy like this man is trying to get himself together. He wants mercy just like you. You know, but you got dudes that try to pound a brother for every little thing they see him do, man.
Or,
you know?
if I may, just like our people in the world, somebody do something small and they're like, nah, fuck that. They want to take vengeance upon their own heart. You know, where Paul stated, render not evil for evil. You know what I mean? Because two wrongs just make a complete left, my man. You know, you just adding fuel to the fire after that. You got to come to to solidify the problem. Even if you got to suffer wrongfully, it's the sake of peace.
That's right.
The sake of just, you know what, fuck it, ain't even that serious.
That's right.
You know what I mean? If I offended you, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Because if you really have that unconditional love, that compassion, in your mind, you're gonna be like, yo, fuck all this.
That's right.
Us proving who's right and who's wrong, that he say, she say, high school shit. That's right. You see it, it's like a dog chasing his tail. Chasing his tail. In other words, it ain't going nowhere.
That's right, yeah.
You know? So
circles.
After a while, you're gonna be like, yo, it's been 40 years. Like that 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Them niggas been beefing for how long?
Yeah.
They be on Instagram back and forth.
Kinda.
People be like, yo, y'all old as hell.
Yo, like what's that the movie Life and shit? When they was beefing. they got older and shit.
They still
they was like, yo, what was you fighting about and shit?
They forget.
You had said this, that, and man, I don't even know what we was fighting about. You know? But I'm gonna grab the scripture. Can you grab righteousness is like filthy rags? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and 2, like the brother brought out earlier. It says, and though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I can remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing, man. So damn, you gotta have charity, man.
Right.
All right. Now let's go into that word charity, which it says agape, which is brotherly love, affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, love, feast. So hey, man, that's that brotherly love, affection towards your brother, man. You know, having that compassion on you, man. Like you supposed to love your brother as you love yourself. So you don't want no harm done to your brother. Matter of fact, you don't want no harm done to yourself. So why would you want it towards your brother, man? You know, you want mercy for yourself. You should want mercy for your brother, man. You know?
Right.
It says, verse 3, it says, and though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and I have not charity, it profiteth me nothing, man. So you can do all those things, man. You know, go out, give your money to the poor. You know, you got these niggas now, because Jake, you gonna talk about the 2/3. You know, what they do. They get all this 501c3 charters. They get tax write-offs to make themselves look good. Go out there, give out fucking turkeys for Thanksgiving, clothes to the homeless and all that shit, you know? But at the end of the day, they don't have no charity. They don't have no brotherly love towards their own brother, but they'll do all that shit for the heathens, man. You know? But they won't do shit for Yasharala, you know? And you got brothers in the truth that what they do, they do everything for their particular camp or whatever, you know? But you gotta, like, hey, man, the Lord and how you think brothers coming to the truth, man? The Lord ultimately is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to bring them in, you know, but you supposed to let your light shine, man. You know, I done seen brothers come up, I'm talking about complete strangers coming to the camp with tears in their eyes, man, older brothers, You know, they just, and when it talks about in the scriptures the wearing down of the saints, that's true. These dudes been worn down, man. You know, tears in their eyes, wondering why. I'm talking about older men, wondering why these things are happening to them. And it's like, yo, you looking at them, you know, then fuck you, nigga. You a 2/3 anyway. You know,
I got something.
you can get and wanting him to be out of there, man. You know, but that shit is heavy though, man.
A lot of people don't got that guidance. They never really had in the world somebody to show that true love to them. Never
That's
really
right,
had a father figure in their life.
Con.
Never had a brother to really show them how to love, you know.
Con. That's
And
right.
so that's why a lot of brothers, when they, or a lot of men, or you know, people in general that come to the word and the scriptures, you know, they put themselves up high. Like, yeah, I found God. I don't need nobody else.
That's
But
right.
when you really find Yahweh Shai, you learn that, yo, he served other people more than you know what I mean? He gave himself of no reputation, you know?
That's right, man. You got some brothers, they think about,
He led, he healed.
they think about,
forgave.
that's right, they think about their brothers so much more than they think about themselves. Now, I'm not saying they neglect themselves, but they put their brothers first, man. You know? And that's charity, man.
You gotta always be ready. Because charity, a brother may go through, like, all right, let's say you ain't got money, right, at the moment. Brother may just need a phone call.
Yeah, come.
You know what I mean?
That's charity.
Let's pray
right
together
there.
real quick.
That's right.
That brother heal, you know what I mean? You'll make his day. You never know,
Yo,
man.
you can, man.
Just like you want a bitch to call you, be like, damn, I feel good now.
That's right, yup.
You know, wouldn't you want the Lord to show up and be like, yo, I'm watching. I got you. You'll probably be like, what?
Yo, like them. Now, prime example, man. On a low level as far as here, to put it into perspective too. You have what them children that be sick in the hospital and all that shit. They might have cancer, on their deathbed. I'm about to die. Oh, if Justin Timberlake would just come and see me, that'll make my whole day. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you tell them, yo, write that letter to him, man. Let's see what we could do if we could get Justin here, you know? And you write the letter, then next week he walking through the door, you know? So how much more Yahweh Shai, you want that compassion, that love from him, but you have to do the same thing to your brother, man. Show that mercy to him, man.
That spiritual
healing. Kind of just like, yo, man, you got like these people out in the world, man. You know, our people, man, they're beat up, man. You don't know what's going on in their mind, you know? They hurting. So, hey, man, you might just tell them that, hey, brother, you know, you're an Israelite. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, going to come and take your enemy down or whatever. You know, they might be hungry, so you give them something. That might make their whole day, man.
I got 2%.
You know, that'll make their whole day. And then, when I'm talking about, I'm talking about for the people that genuinely, that need that, man. 'Cause you have people out here that genuinely need healing, man. And others out here faking that shit, man. You know, being what you call it? They being facetious, for lack of better terms, man. But go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 11, verse 5. It says, and he said unto them, I'm gonna start at 4. It says, wow. I'm going to start at 3. It says, there's so much meat when Yahweh Shai speak.
Good.
All right. Luke 11:3. It says, give us day by day our daily bread.
That's right.
And forgive us our sins.
That's
for
right.
we also forgave everyone that is in debt to us.
See that? And that goes along the lines of the Lord's Prayer, man. You want your daily bread, man. That's why you pray, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth, as it will be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. You say, give us this day our daily bread, man. You need your daily increase, man.
That's right.
You know?
Like a daily healing, you know?
That's right. You know, you get your food for the day, you know? That's all you really want is your daily bread, man. We ain't stockpiling on shit, you know?
To be content,
That's right.
all right, Lord, you know, the water for allowing me to make it through another day.
That's right. Just
You know what I'm
like
saying? It could be worse.
That's right.
You get locked up.
That's right.
Lord have you get hit by a car. Oh shit! Now I gotta get my limbs cut off.
That's right, bro.
You could get sick, yo, man. So at the end of the day, right now, we got it. It's mercy. We got a roof over our head. We got brothers around. We could eat a plate of food, take a shower. Lord willing, I see you tomorrow, and you know.
Right.
So
that's the daily bread.
I don't want to make it hard. The Lord said, you know, my yoke is easy, man.
That's right. You ain't go starving that day.
And about the debtors, remember when Yahweh Shai sat with the tax collector? And he knew he messed up. He said, you know what, I'm going to give it back to them. I believe it was fourfold.
Ill, and another one.
As he forgave him for that,
right.
You know what I mean?
Remember the one brother? I know it's in the Apocrypha somewhere. I gotta find it. But he had owed, I thought that was a young one. But he had owed I guess it was I think it was a king or somebody. He owed him a whole bunch of money, but the king had compassion on him and let him slide, right? And then as soon as he showed mercy on him, this dude, we want to close down soon.
I can put the charger on.
But as soon as he got away from that situation, right? Now he wants somebody to owe him money that was way less than what he owed the king and shit, you know. And he went and basically he forced his hand on him, man. Like, yo, you better have my money. I'm gonna put you to death and this, that, and the third. You know?
Yeah.
So he wanted to put him to death. So when the king heard about that, he was like, yo, you wicked ass nigga.
That's like ruling over somebody else's spirit.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I just had compassion on you, and you gonna go and basically come at this dude that owe you and you owe me way more. And I think he put his ass to death, man.
Like, because he ain't learned nothing from that.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Everything that the Lord did and taught, you're supposed to learn from it.
That's right, bro.
You ain't supposed to just be like, oh, yeah, he did this, and you ain't going to do it.
That's right.
It's like, what you teaching that for then?
That's right, bro.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying not to teach it, but it's like, if you know, basically practice what you preach.
That's right, brother.
In other words, so it says that forgive us our sins, for we also forgave everyone that is in debt to us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Verse 5. And he said unto them, which of you shall have a friend, and shall go unto him at midnight, and say unto him, friend, lend me 3 loaves of bread. 3 loaves. For a friend of mine in his journey is come to me, and I have nothing to set before him. So he goes to him in midnight, like, yo, bro, let me hold something real quick. You know, I got company, but I don't really have anything to offer. You know, and it's at midnight. You know, when he's sleeping, but it's going to get into it. It says, for a friend of mine is in his journey, because, you know, back then they journey and be like, yo, we're going to camp out in your crib for like 2 days. You know? And his journey has come to me, and I have nothing to set before him.
That's right.
Because that's like, you know, you want to show hospitality. It says, and he from within shall answer and say, trouble me not. The door is now shut, and my children are with me in bed. I cannot rise and give thee. So he's like, yo, my children is sleeping. I'm already sleeping. Yo, you know what time it is? You know, so he's like, nah. So it's saying, I say unto you. And I also want to make an example. Like, what if a brother calls you 2 in the morning and he really needs you? You be like, nah, fuck him.
That's right.
It's like, yo, man.
That's right.
All
you
these...
got brothers that actually do things like that, man. You know, like, man, me personally, a brother call me, and like, you know, it's like you could kind of, I don't say tell, but like, you know, you get into a routine, like a brother constantly hits you, you know, in the night or whatever. Because I know our brothers hit me up, and I'm like, all right, the brother needs something. I'll pick up the phone, but you never know. But sometimes, like, you might just be that tired, like, I'll call the brother back. And if it's really that important, the spirit might hop on you, yo, hop up, call that brother. You know what I mean? See what he want, you know? But you want to really make yourself available to your brothers, man. But to the best of your ability, you know?
I mean, it goes even deep. Like that was just, you know, as an example, but in a broad perspective, you never know when a brother may need you. You never know when you may be stuck in a jam and you may need a brother.
That's right, bro.
So it's like you got to think about you got to think as if, oh, what if it was me?
That's right.
You know what I mean? What would Yahweh Shai do?
That's right, brother.
But it says,
that's right, bro.
Verse 8, I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him because he is his friend, yet because of his opportunity, like he's able, he will rise and give him as many as he needeth. And I say unto you, ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you.
That's right, man.
You want the Lord to bless you or whatever. You pray, Lord, bless me with, you know what I mean, a good job, or bless me with a car, or just bless me with my daily bread. You want the Lord to give. But when a brother be like, yo, can you help me out, or I'm in need right now, and you like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah,
it's like, damn.
You know, you asking the Lord for all these things, but your brother he might need $5. Yo, let me hold $5, man. Get something to eat. You might have a refrigerator full of food, you know.
It keeps going though.
And the brother needs something. And you like, man, fuck that nigga. I got a family in here. You know, and that's carnal in itself, because you got, you know, your brother's doing the work. That's your family. The brotherhood is important, man. It's very important. You know? So it's called making sacrifices, man. And having that mercy. Hey, the ultimate sacrifice was given for us from Yahweh, through Yahweh Shah, man.
Right,
you know? So how much more like you, man? You know? Yahweh Shah was the ultimate sacrifice for us. You know, so why you can't sacrifice small fucking peanuts in this wicked ass society when you know it's about to go down, man?
When you know the Lord's gonna bless you with 100-fold.
That's right, and I'm saying that's gonna be real shit. Not this shit that Ross and Muff can corrupt. You know? So what's the problem with looking out for your brother? Showing that mercy, but you want to be looked out for. You know? The Most High, He's going to destroy a lot of people that don't have mercy or think they got mercy.
Selfish mindset.
You might be having mercy on the goddamn 2/3 and don't even know it. And you think he a man of the Lord. You know? And you might shit on a man of the Lord for a 2/3, not even knowing it. You know?
I'm going to jump to the point, verse 13. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children,
there you go.
How much more shall your heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to them that ask him? Oh.
Read that one more time, Bubba.
It says, Luke 11:13. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to them that ask him?
That's right. So, hey, man, like I said, you
selfish,
being wicked. They say you are being evil. Know how to give good gifts to your children. You go to Christmas and not to see the mother come up. You going, your son be, oh, daddy, I want the iPhone, such and such. And you got the money, you gonna go make sure you get that shit. You might even take it as far as to be like, oh, everybody gonna get this model. Let me try to get you the upgraded next year model, since next year right around the corner. And I got pulled and all that. You know, so you're going to want to give your son the best, man. So how much more being in this truth, man? How much more the Heavenly Father to us, man? You know, he said the earth was made for our sakes, man. You know, going in the book of 2nd Ezra, man, the 6th chapter, I believe. You know, the earth was created for our sake, man. But you got niggas that don't even want to look out for their fellow brother, man. With this small fucking bullshit, man, that the Most High is about to destroy.
And that's lack of faith.
That's right.
Like, oh, I'm not going to get it back. Oh, I'm not. You thinking about yourself. It's like, yo.
Bro.
Look at the lady and the 2 mites.
Come.
Look, there was a lady that gave the little bit she had compared to, you know what I'm talking about, compared to others that gave a lot.
That's right.
But because they had a lot.
That's right.
So somebody that may give a little, you may look at them like, damn, that's all you could give me. Little do you know, that's half of what they got.
Or it might be all they got.
It might, even know, that, yo.
You know? Cause they got that faith to actually be like, you know what, fuck, I got faith that the Lord Yahweh Shah gonna look out for
me. You need it more than me.
Yep. You know, and hey man, because that's like the elder put, selfishness, man. You know, they selfish. You know, you're not supposed to be selfish in this thing, man. You know, you forget about yourself. Deny yourself, man. Deny this flesh. You know, because this flesh is what? It's corrupt, man. These are chains of darkness, man. This flesh ain't shit. This flesh is going to be destroyed, man. Plus, we going to be changed anyway, man. In the blink of an eye, we be those men, man. You know? So what the hell we worried about something out here for? You know, you put your treasures in heaven, man.
Store your treasures up in heaven.
That's right, man.
Right. And how you do that? By everything we said.
That's right.
And that's what
Mercy.
the armor of God is talking about.
That's right, man.
Compassion.
That's right.
Faith. Being humble. Right? Being patient. Humiliation. Not just, I'm gonna put the armor when I go out there so people can look at me like a war. Like, it ain't about you. It's about the men that's around you. It's about Yahushua. You know, it's about healing the sick.
That's right.
Them that may come up and may, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we had demons come up to us and actually stop and look at us like.
That's right. Yeah.
We had, me and his brother be seeing some spiritual things happening.
That's right.
There was people that came out of nowhere. Y'all blessed. God bless y'all.
Yeah,
we look at that like, yeah. Because we know it's the spirit that quickeneth.
That's right.
The flesh, it's not the flesh that's doing it.
That's right.
It's the spirit. Who controls the spirit? The Father.
That's right.
You know? That's why even the scriptures tell you he that is, basically the enemies will be at peace with him.
That's right.
He make it the enemy be at.
He that I believe pleaseth the Most High, even his enemies will be at peace with him. You know?
Yeah, man.
That's why I told you too. Also, if at all possible, live peaceable among men, man. And you got dudes, they can't do that. You know, just like, matter of fact, prime example, man. When I was in the world, before one of the brothers I know passed away.
Oh, I got this.
Before he passed away, he used to always be like, yeah, man, niggas respect violence. This, that. So when somebody do something to you, he's like, man, you just gotta make an example out of one of them niggas. That's a bunch of bullshit, man. So if that's the case, Yahushua could have made an example out of anybody back then, you know. But he chose what? That lowly road, that humility, man. And when he come back, all the examples is they're definitely going to be made, you know, because he's going to put a lot to death, man, you know. And also the men that kept the faith in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they going to be right there with him, man. And that's when that glory is going to come, because like we said earlier, before honor is humility, man. You know, because the elect is getting humilified right now.
In that furnace.
So and so is Yahushua. He already took the humility, but even though he took it, he getting all his glory and praises in the heavens. But right here on earth, he's still taking that humility, man. You know what? Through his men. Also, because you got these scoffers out here disrespecting his name and all that shit. You know, they rather put a respect on a fucking nigga, a weed smoking, gun toting nigga.
Put respect on my name.
Yeah, but they won't put respect on Yahushua name. You know, so that's ass backwards.
When the scripture says his name shall be glorified.
That's right. So them niggas gonna have poop in their pants when Yahushua come back, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, this is the book of St. Luke chapter 12 verse 26. If ye then be not able to do that thing which is least, why take ye thought for the rest?
That's right, so if you can't do something so small as love your brother,
and you thinking about having, what I'm going to do on this day and that day.
You can't do that. And that's something small, man. Yahushua told you the greatest commandment, and it's just something so small.
A prayer.
But you want spiritual powers. You ain't going to be able to handle that, man. You know? You ain't going to be able to handle running a whole nation. You know? If you can't love your brother, something that small, how the hell is you going to take spiritual powers, actually be part of the first fruits to get it? You'll fuck around and put yourself to death. You know? Because you don't know what you're doing. So you want something, you can't take something so small, but you want bigger things, man. You know? You want to be one of them dudes like, yeah, man, y'all can move mountains. Nigga, you can't even fucking tie your shoes, man. You know? But you got dudes that think like that. They fucking rebellious, man. The other said, he said leading multiples. Yeah, yeah. How the hell you gonna be able to lead multiple sheep, man?
Yeah.
You can't even lead yourself. You'll lead your own self off a goddamn cliff. You be the blind leading your damn self off a cliff, but you want something great from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. These dudes don't make no sense, man. Can you read that one more time about what was said?
Oh, that's Salakia.
Yeah.
That's hold on. That's
Cause that's a deep ass scripture.
Yeah, that's Luke.
When you sit there and meditate on that, man, because you got some dudes that goes over their head.
What was it? 12 and 26, 12 and 20. I think it was.
That's a heavy ass scripture right there, man. You know.
Here we go.
Okay.
Luke 12 verse 26, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking.
Can I see that?
It says, "If ye then be not able to do that thing which is least,
man.
Why take ye thought for the rest?"
That's right. Why take ye thought for the rest? You know, being able to travel to different galaxies and all that.
You gotta count the cost first, my man.
Kind of going to different planets. You know, putting a whole city together.
You ahead of yourself.
Yeah, putting order on a whole new planet, setting up different colonies and all that. How the hell are you going to do that? And you can't do the least thing. You know, that's like a person that can't listen to one thing, but he think he can control and run something else or tell somebody else how to do something. That don't make no sense, man. You know, like these niggas out here, they see another man, the spirit beyond that man. You know, and when the spirit is on you, you tend to make things look easy, man. You know, like a dude that's real great at basketball, so he make that shit look easy. But you don't know what he had to do. But first, what he had to do, something small. Fucking listen.
Right. Being sharpened up. The spirit. Yeah.
He had discipline.
Experience.
Man. As well, yeah. You know?
I got something real swift. Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. So we're supposed to exhort each other.
That's right.
You know, build each other up. Don't worry about it. You got it. Or I got you. You know, me casa, you casa. You know what I mean? Because after a while, man, you learn how to be like that. Not everybody's like that. You can't teach. There's certain things, like the elder would say, you can't teach certain things, man. You can't teach how to be compassionate, genuine, loving.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Actually, you know, because why? Because a lot of people, mainly Jake, they never had that taught to them.
That's right.
So this is why when we're reading about the testimonies of Yahweh Shai, Paul, Luke, you know, I mean, you name it, those are what we're supposed to emulate. You know what I'm saying? So it says...
But also... No, go ahead, bro.
No, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
That's it. Exhorting them to continue in the faith. Like, you got brothers that have different talents, man. Everybody don't have the same talent, you know, so you want to exhort that brother in his talent, man, because that's his part of the body. That's what's holding that part of the body down. You know, he might be good in history. Yo, brother, man, you beautiful, and yo, keep doing that. You know, you taught me something. Man, I was edified from what you do. You know, you might have a brother, he's a beautiful speaker. Yo, brother, when you speak, man, I'm stuck. I'm just listening. I'm like, damn, I'm like this on the edge of my seat. What are you going to say next? You might have another brother, he's a great precept puller, man. Yo, brother, you pull so many precepts, like, God damn, brother, you know, I was punch drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so you exhort all your brothers, man, you know, for their different talents. But you got some dudes, man, you know, that'll come and try to discourage them, man. You know? So you supposed to exhort one another, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. You got something?
And the other one, it says, you know, I'm going to finish reading the rest of the spaghetti like that. It says, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of God.
That's right. Right. There you go, right there. Much tribulation, man. So this ain't no walk in the park. You know? You have to, like, do much tribulation, man. So, matter of fact,
because brothers went through shit. We didn't just crawl out of a rock and be like, put on a cape. I am the super Israelite. Like, we didn't just come out of nowhere, crept in under the grounds and shit. Like, oh, I heard what they said. Now I'm ready to come out. Like, you've been in your mother's basement for 10, 20 years. Now it's time. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't do none of that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
We actually, brothers was homeless at one point, man.
Come, bro.
You know what I mean? Brothers had to get kicked out of their house. I've literally lost everything, and I'm pretty sure you have too, man.
Hey, man.
You know, I've learned how
right.
to, understood, people betraying me. You know what I mean? I learned how to move by myself in the wilderness. But guess what? The Lord always, he guided me with his eyes.
That's right,
The
bro.
Lord always had my back. He ain't never let me fall.
That's right.
You know, so all that the Lord blessed me with, I gotta show that same blessing unto my brothers, man.
That's right,
It's
bro.
only right.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, brother.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4. One that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of Yahweh?
Yo.
Not a novice, lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of devils.
That's
of
right.
The devil.
And yo, you got, God damn, that's heavy because we seen it, man. That's why I'm laughing, man.
Anything could deceive you if you haven't gone through it.
That's right, man. You see it, and when brothers, man, read that one more time, Baba Prashad.
This is 1 Timothy.
That's heavy right there, man.
1 Timothy, and there go that word subjection. Here.
That's right, bro.
But that's. We're not gonna go into that.
Okay.
1 Timothy 3 and 4. One that ruleth well his own house.
That's right. So you gotta be able to conduct yourself, man. Like it was a song of this old Christian song, and whether it was sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's real rap, man. How you come over my house, your front door dirty as fuck. You got leaves and all that shit, dust. You know what I mean? You coming to my house with the broom, like, hey brother, man, I noticed your front door kind of messed up. So I bought this broom. I'm gonna help you clean it up. And you looking at me like, what? Nigga, look at your shit. But you coming over here trying to fix me up, man. No, that's the same thing like what Yahweh Shah said about the beam in y'all. You know?
My bad. I don't want to keep double dutching, but
but go bring that.
You got me flowing.
Hey man,
my mind just be flowing.
That's the spirit,
that water's over leaking.
That's the spirit, brother.
You know what I mean? We're gonna jump back to that First Peter, but this is like what you said, Matthew 5 and 23. It says, therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother have aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift.
That's right.
It's kind of like the being,
Yeah, so make sure everything cool. Make sure you cool, and then you could deal with your brother accordingly, man.
Before you even go out and teach. There's a lot of people that teach, but they still have hatred amongst brothers in the congregation. And in reality, according to the scriptures, you're not even supposed to be out there teaching unless you have the churches, meaning plural, more than one, or peacekeepers. Just be that peacekeeper, man.
Hey, what the Lord said? Blessed is the peacemaker.
That's right.
Blessed is the peacemaker, man.
So I'm gonna jump back to that First Peter. It's like in 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4. It says, one that ruleth well his own house.
So you rule your house well. So it all starts with what? Homes, with you, man. Go ahead.
Make sure you got yourself in order first.
That's right, bro.
Having his children in subjection with all gravity.
Then having your own children in subjection.
Having your family under you, because you're the head. So if you got them in order, your woman, your children represents you.
That's right. I done seen brothers' households that's in perfect order. Woman, children, and everything, man. Then you go to other brothers' household, that shit is in disarray, man.
But that's the spirit that manifests itself.
That's right, bro.
You don't even gotta ask him, how you do it. You just see it. You like.
That's right. You looking and observe.
Yeah.
You don't gotta, you be observing.
Spirit bear witness.
That's right, brother.
So it says, for if a man know not how to rule his own house.
Oh, Salaka, real quick. That's the point I was gonna make too. Like it's like being a psychiatrist. Because a psychiatrist deals with what? A whole bunch of patients. Basically sick in the mind or whatever the head. So they come through, sit down, he's sitting down listening to them, and his whole job is to listen and give advice, on what's going on with them. But you got now. Just imagine a psychiatrist and his whole life fucked up, but he got the nerve to be telling you. But he making himself look good in the office and shit, you know. And then you really get to meet this dude and maybe get invited to his house or something. And you come and be like, man, I ain't paying this nigga another dime. You know what? I want to change psychiatrists because he doesn't have his self in order or his house in order, man. You know, that's a heavy thing.
Yeah.
You have to be in order. You have to have your house in order if you call yourself going to be a leader, man. You know, but go ahead, brother.
That's right. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
That's right. How you want to take care of the church? And that's when you taking care of Yasharala, that's a highly highly powerful position, man. You know?
Word.
And that's nothing to be taken lightly, man. You
Can't
know?
take it for
Because
granted.
if you lead one sheep astray, that's your ass. You know? That's your ass, man. And you can't take that lightly, man.
Like Elder Tazion always brings up, basically knowing that the minds of your fellow, roughly paraphrasing, I believe that's in Sirach. You know, if a brother could find that, that'll be your part. But basically, you got to know the minds of the men that's around you. Why? Because so that way y'all could be in one accord.
That's right.
Just like a basketball team. You got the point guard, the shooting guard, the power forward, small forward, and the center. Y'all all supposed to be in one accord telepathically. Like, all right, you know, through your actions, I already know I'm going to pass it to him. You're going to pass it to him. They're going to score. Boom. We got it.
That's right, bro.
So when you in the church, when you ruling in the church, you gotta know how to hold pose. You gotta know when to speak, when not to step, when not to speak.
That's right.
You know who's holding the signs,
That's right.
who's guiding the camera,
That's right, bro.
who's, you know what I mean, and
that's right.
you learn that in due time.
That's
you know,
right.
we're not gonna get everything perfect right away.
No.
You understand that?
That's why you got what? Practice.
Exactly.
You know, like you said, that's beautiful. The best. You gotta know, like, yo, if I throw this alley oop to him, he gonna score. He gonna turn around, dunk, flip it, and bang.
You ain't even gotta tell him.
Exactly.
You just go. Oh, he already know.
You could just look at him. You got that look. Y'all know.
They practice with each other.
That's right. Y'all play together so much. You know, y'all got that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man,
Chemistry.
The church is a team too. You know, whose team are you on? You on your Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah's team. You know, so you supposed to be able to, like, yo, when you got your speaker, man, and he was speaking. And in the spirit flow and that chemistry and all that's there, and you say something you supposed to, and you about to call for a scripture, the brother might have it already. Yo, I knew you wanted this, you know, because that chemistry and everything is flowing, man.
Like the elders say, they have a lot of inside jokes. Some of them I can pick up on because I can relate to it. But when they say, "Yo, get the scripture," I already got it.
That's right.
You know, it's like, oh yeah, that's funny because it's they dwelt with each other for so long.
That's right.
They already know. I already know how he move. He want this or
right.
where he's going. I know where you going. Like earlier when you said, "Yo, I knew you was gonna get that."
That's right.
It's you know.
And
what I mean?
even and it's all the spirit too.
That's
man.
the body. That's
right.
one body.
It's
That's
all
the
the spirit. That's right. Because
Yeah.
you could just be
Exactly.
around a brother, and you all just flow so well, and he speak. You just had them scriptures ready already. Because it's the spirit that quicken up the flesh profit nothing, man.
And a lot of thing is, man, a lot of brothers don't know each other well. That's why they may, you know, lean back on some Fat Joe shit a little bit. They want to lean back like, oh, I ain't going to deal with him like that. I don't really know him like that. You got to get to know brothers, man. You know, you got to get to know brothers. Know the characters. You know, not just, oh, I seen him one time and that's it. Like, you got to really get to know them, where their head is at. So that, you know, fill them out. Be like, oh, okay, and now I see where you coming from now. Like when me and this brother started listening to music, that's a little example. He's like, yo, we listen to the same shit. So it's like, you know.
Well, what you know about that?
Yeah.
We ain't
Be like, yo, man, listen, you know? Because even in the world, now on a carnal tip for edification, you know, for the understanding, even in the world, you know, all things, even in the world, you got, or animals, like we always say. You got the lions with the lions, the tigers with the tigers, the bears with the bears.
That's right.
Because
they connect.
Not to divide, but Like in the world, you got the people that love football. They start speaking about football. You be like, you know what? That's their thing.
That's right.
They speaking the codes
You
about
try to
football.
hop in that sea, you're gonna be lost, man.
Some brothers like jazz.
That's right.
So they start speaking. Oh, you know who this is?
Yeah.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
You know they talk about jazz because it's like the X-Men. Yeah. We all got the common thing. We on one body, but we got our different talents.
That's right. You know, Kanye said, sheep will come from all walks of life. God makes to them, and I was about to say that. That's the spirit.
That's right.
You're not supposed to be ignorant in any matter, you know. So you're gonna have all that, but you're supposed to at least be well rounded in something where you can relate to them. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with experience. You know what I'm saying?
What Paul said, to them that was of the law, I became under the law.
That's right.
To them that was of the faith, because he knew, you know, their perspectives. He put himself in their shoes.
That's right.
You got brothers that may come in the truth.
That's the spirit.
That the whole life they was in college.
Yep.
They can't really relate to a brother that grew up in the hood around gangs and shit.
Like what's that movie? Class Act. Duncan Pender Hughes and shit. Yeah, he ain't gonna relate to a Kane. You know what I'm saying? He was like, this is J.C. Penney, top of the line, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So you put him with a Kane, but they still, through the spirit, what's that common ground in scriptures, man? Word. You know? And then even hanging out at the camp and all that, you know, the brothers, you know, you get together and y'all merge or whatever, you know? But you still have to be, it's all the scriptures tell you, be not ignorant of any matter, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing. So you gotta be able to relate to, like, Apostle Gabar, man. He used to always say, he's like, man, he said, I could flex with a brother from the highest in the camp to the lowest in the camp.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to still be able to move around and be with them brothers, man. You know, so you don't look crazy at the end of the day. You know, you gotta relate because you being a leader or, you know, a brother, you know. You have to be able to move like that.
I got something.
I'm gonna bring this up
you got it.
That the brother said what he said. He said a real king serves his, that's right. A real king serves his people. You know?
That's heavy.
Right. So this is the brother, he put this scripture up early. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 2. It says, fulfill ye my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. And that's it, man. That's heavy. That's the truth. Because we have to be like that. You got to be like-minded. It's like the scriptures tell you, it says, so two walk unless they be agreed.
That's right.
You know, so you have to be agreed in this thing, man. You know, you can't, all right, prime example, like they be having them unity camps and none of them agree on what the mark of the beast is. You know, but all they can do is agree on, these niggas is off, these niggas is wicked. So basically, they don't got no business walking together, man. That's confusing, and that's gonna break up the flock, man. Lead the sheep astray, you know. So yeah, man, that was a beautiful scripture, man. The while y'all about to outside for that. But go ahead, bro.
This sword, man, I gotta break it in, you know.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You got the precept you was about to bring up?
Nah, that was something else.
All right, kind of.
Damn, we've been going in for almost 2 hours.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, master spirit, huh? The little mama's sleeping shit. I keep looking back there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bring some of them out. We're gonna close up in a second, man, as I gotta make some moves. Yeah, man, getting back to, you know, the point of being a brother, like you gotta get to know a brother, man. Like I always say, you know, you come to camp. You got some camps, they just come together on Saturday, you know, chill with the brothers, you know, after camp they don't hang out, they disperse. You don't hear from that brother till the next week. You know? That's crazy. Like, how the hell you gonna know your brother, man?
That's not being a shepherd.
That's right. Hell no. You just come in. It's like you just come to an event, you know, and after the event is done, you don't even want to know him. That's not showing brotherly love, man. You know? That's not showing compassion. Like, me and this brother, man, we hang out at the camp, man. You know, I've been over here, hey, fucking, like what? How many times?
Yeah, right?
Feel like this is my second home now and shit, man. This brother, we sit here and cook for each other, man. You know, sit down, listen to sit downs, do sit downs, man. You know, hit each other during the week and all that, man. You know, showing that brotherly love, man, having mercy. Because at one point in time, me and the brother, like, we'll barely speak, you know. But hey, the spirit had to reveal a whole lot of stuff. You know?
The point is at 10.
Kind of go ahead, bro.
1 Thessalonians 4:9. But as touching Salaki, but as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you. For ye yourselves are taught of God to love one another.
That's right. So you're taught to love one another, man. And which that have a mercy on what your brother, man.
And showing it, not just
right,
saying it.
That's right. You could be, oh, brother, I have mercy. I grant you Godspeed. I'll see you next go around. You know?
Right. Like, yeah, I'll pray for you, Like on some, all right, man, get out of here.
That's right, come.
Like type shit. You know, can't do that.
Yeah, man. That's some bullshit.
That'll make the younger men look at you like, damn, really?
That's right, yeah, come.
That whole rank, I'm over you. Like, nah, you ain't supposed to.
And you have dudes,
you got men,
brother, that'll do that. That was probably my age calling for different numbers.
Say, I can't get him. I can't get him. Let me try to get him.
That's right.
You can't get none of us, man.
You know, kind of.
But yeah, that whole rank situation in these camps, you got a lot of men that are in these camps, and look, man, it doesn't matter how long you've been in the truth. That doesn't make you an elder. What makes you an elder is how you treat the little ones that's around you.
That's right.
Just like saying, oh, you know, not all flesh is blood. You know what I mean? Like in the family. Just because he's my brother in the flesh don't make him my brother, because he don't act like a brother.
That's right.
He don't show love. He don't call you. He don't show charity.
Yep, that's right.
So that's not really your brother.
Hey man, you got some certain family members, the only time you see them is when somebody died. You know?
That's foul.
You know? That's why the saying to do the work for the father. You know?
Yeah, the scriptures tell us to be the father, to be a father unto the fatherless.
That's right.
Scriptures say, you know.
That's right. Hey, come. You know, damn, that's heavy, bro.
I wish if a brother could get that, to be a father unto the fatherless. That's a beautiful precept. That's kind of the water. But then continue. It says, and indeed ye do it toward all the brethren which are in all Macedonia, which it was around that time. It says, but we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more.
Okay.
So we're supposed to increase more and more. Like somebody that you haven't met for a while. You catching up. Y'all barely spoke, but now y'all increase more and more when y'all around each other more. Y'all become understanding of one another. That's how the church is. That's how the body's supposed to be. And that's through action.
I got you, brother. Psalm 68.
With that, I'm done with that precept.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 5. To back what you said, brother. Yeah.
So it's all about action. It's all about showing.
That's right, brother.
Making those moves.
Okay. This is the book of Psalms. All right. This is probably not the one he's looking for, but this is Psalm chapter 68 and 5. It says, a father of the fatherless and the judge of the widows is the Most High in his holy habitation.
That's a good one.
So that's been, the father to the fatherless. That's who? Yahweh Shai. And that's talking about like the physical fathers. Esau is a bastard, so he has no father, But, yeah, you got something else, brother? We gotta shut it down. We get going.
Matter of fact, I'll get one more precept to close it off.
Yeah, come. That's right.
All right, Psalms 133.
Come. The whole purpose of this sit there, I didn't even know it was going to be this long. But hey, you can't.
You never know.
Spirit. That's right.
You can't.
Especially when men brothers, man. We like, God damn. We'd be like, yo, man. We go out there for maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do this 20-minute sit down. The spirit hop in, man, and that's but that's a beautiful thing because we coming into that family. And right now,
That's right.
it's given freely, but people gonna miss that, man. They're gonna be looking for that, wanting that in that day, but they ain't gonna be able to find it because they about, yo, man, we coming, yo, this is how close we are. We're coming into 2020, man. In what, 2 months, man? And the year of Quran is about to be over, man.
60 days. That's not long.
That's right. Yeah, yo, dudes get jail sentences like that in the county. Yo, give him 60 days, 2 months. He got a child support hit. 60 days. You right back out. It's like you had a little vacation.
And when shit hits the fan, you're gonna wish that you did all you can.
That's
you know?
right, bro. Yeah.
In all angles.
That's
like,
right.
Damn, I should have just made my peace with that brother, or
That's right,
I should have went out more, or
yeah.
I should have, and then it's gonna be like, yo, that's it, you're done, you're out of here.
That's right. When your ass sitting in a concentration camp.
When the Lord come back and see how you flipped them the talents He gave you.
That's heavy, bro.
You know?
Cause what's that in 2nd Ezra 16 when it talks about a man going want to desire to hear another man's voice but shall not be able to or whatever. And like you just said, they might be like, yo, man, I wish I could just talk to that brother and make amends with him. But it's too late when you at liberty to do that now.
Liberty,
you know?
we got the liberty now.
That's the freedom to do it now.
Right.
You know, so you're not doing it now. So and that time is going to be too late. You know.
Yahushua said that you shall seek me and not find me.
That's right. So like my whole point of bringing up the whole 2020 was you know that the whole YouTube they giving out strikes. So I guess they going to give you one strike. Then after they give you the first strike, they going to cut your fucking page off, man. You know.
Yes,
it's a Shalom market. We almost there. Faith and works must increase at this time. That's right.
Yeah, that's a good one. Faith without works is dead.
That's right.
Because if you say, yeah, I got faith, you know, I'm going out there, look at me, I'm out here, so that shows faith. But you're not showing that love to your brother. That's all that you're doing is going to go to naught.
The brother said, seek the Lord while he may be found. That's right, man. That's right.
Yeah.
The brother got up there, James 1:27. It says, pure religion and undefiled before the God, the Most High, and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and the widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
That's heavy, the water. That was a good one, Gabriel. Yeah. That was a good one.
So we want to, that's what we want to do, man. You visit the fatherless in the time of affliction.
Hey, just like how the Lord visited us while we was fatherless. We were what? Adopted back.
That's right.
That's heavy.
That's right, because we was in the world, man, you know, running around like damn bastards, like Esau, you know. And he came and visited us in our affliction, man. You know, because we still are in our affliction. We're still being afflicted. But we have hope now. Hope to what? Yahweh Shem Yahshua hopes to be what? Delivered out of this captivity. Before we had no hope, man. Like that song from the Genius, the Assassination Day. And in the beginning, the dude talking, he be like, yo, he's like, you heard me? You dumb fuck. There is no hope. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we got hope. And that's what this thing is all about, hope, man, to be delivered, in hopes that we'll be delivered. That's why we do what we do, man.
Paul said, hope that is seen is not hope.
That's right, So if you can see it, hey, what the fuck, man? You know it's there.
You gotta believe,
We see chariots, we ain't physically been on one. You know?
But by faith.
That's right. We ain't see Yahweh shot. But we know he there.
Spiritually, you could.
You feel him.
Like you can't really explain that.
Like, when that spirit hop on you, you'll know it's on you.
Like
Trust
you
me, man.
Yeah.
But there's been times at camp, man, I felt this. I'm like, oh, shit.
You can sense the presence.
This what the power felt like. And just like, yo, man, I'm telling you, it's nothing like it, man. It's a beautiful thing, man.
That's right.
And the Lord gonna put those spirits on his men at that time, man. You know, like I remember looking at a video when I was up there with DTA, man. And I believe the spirit, man, and it, like, yo, my whole fucking face changed, man. You know, I didn't even look like myself. I'm like, damn, like, who is that dude? You know, but it was the spirit on you, you know, and that was heavy, man. It was like a beautiful thing, man. He says, only the elect knows that feeling.
Right,
you know?
right. So yeah.
But that's a hell of a feeling, man, that to have the spirit on you, man. You know?
That's what the Lord meant when he said he would sup with you.
That's right, bro.
You know?
And he's supping with brothers now, his elect, you know, which they're going to be revealed real shortly.
And even going through your trials and tribulations, and you see how you was delivered out of that, you're like, yo, how could I deny it?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yep.
I could have been jacked up.
That's right,
on me with the 3 warrants. I was like, yo.
Yeah, and that was what? In time of affliction.
That was my time of affliction,
and
you know?
we still in it.
And the same thing happened to all the testimonies of the apostles, even the elders in the flesh now.
That's right, bro. That's right.
So that's what's gonna make you strong, and that's going back to the brotherly. This is why we gotta stick together, man, because it's us against the world.
That's right. Mercy.
We all we got.
That's right.
Put your differences aside, whatever the case may be, because if being if brotherly love is the second commandment, then it shows how much weight it is. Because then what? Satan would try to be in the midst of that, trying to break that up.
That's right. And that's heavy. You said that Satan will be in the midst of it, trying to break it up. And you got brothers, like the scripture said again, mark those that cause division, man. You know. Shalom,
so I got this
God,
shalom. The longer we stay, the more they cut,
Yeah,
but it's through the spirit. Psalms 133:1.
Yo, when you finish with that, hop down there.
33?
Because the brother just posted that. That's the spirit, man.
No, Psalms 133 don't got verse 3.
Nah, Salaki, I meant 30,
he meant
33. 133.
He meant 3. He meant 3.
Salaki.
But I was already on it, so that's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. It says Psalms 133:1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
That's right. And what we doing right now, we dwelling together in unity, man.
And like-minded.
That's right.
The same doctrine.
And 2 is better than 1, man. You know. So we both was pushing camp by ourselves in the same city. Like, how much sense did that make? But at the end of the day, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua had to be magnified and show his strength and his power. And brothers had to see certain things, man. Because if it's of the spirit, it's going to be there. It's going to happen. If it's not of the spirit, it's going to be all breaking up. And we sat back and watched certain things fall apart that man tried to put together. You can't keep it together yourself. Only the spirit can do that. And you got brothers still struggling now to hold things together, and they even got removed. Some dudes they fell off on some lukewarm shit. Now they trying to come back and make a name for themselves. Took a little break. Now they trying to get back out there. But hey, the spirit's not working with you, and those spirits out there busting your ass, and we see it. We sit there and watch the video, and we can see them demons fucking y'all up. Why? Because the spirit is not supping with you. You had your tents and everything, and you dealt wrongfully, and the only thing to do is what? Repent, man. It's nothing personal with none of them guys. This is business as usual.
It's just business.
It's business as usual. It's business, never personal. Like what Nino Brown, this is business, never personal. But that's the truth though, man. And sometimes, hey man, the spirit will take you and let you see things. You have to see these things.
As a matter of fact, Yahushua said that to his own blood.
Look, the brother put up there, repent or die. And that's the truth, man.
Yahushua said that to his own blood.
That's right, bro.
I'm about my father's business.
That's right, man. And what's his business? Doing his work, man.
And how he said how to do it.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Not trying to, come through the back door. You can't sneak your way into the kingdom.
You try to hop on a scepter.
You can't try to, you know what I mean? You know that gun from Batman? How you shoot and it takes you up. You can't shoot that on the chariot. And be
Lord, listen. I'm Batman.
I'm a sneak behind the chariot. That's what they try to do during the time of Noah and the ark.
Yeah, because he had those bees, he threw them on the ground, and the smoke come up.
Oh, yeah,
he's going to disappear.
I'm going to use Esau's cloak. Disappear. Nah, man. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. But yo, you got dudes that.
I'ma use Esau's cloak and disappear. Yo, man.
But you got dudes that really think shit like that, man.
Hey.
That's crazy, man. But yo, they're in that strong delusion, man. You know.
You gotta go through the storm to see the
God,
rainbow.
them
It ain't gonna be
dudes.
peaches and creams. You know, you sitting back and the Lord's gonna come. Oh yeah, I know you believed. Here's the crown.
Yeah. Oh.
You
man.
gotta work for it, just like how you work for a paycheck.
God,
You gotta work for that everlasting crown.
that's right, bro.
To have abilities, to have all of that. It's like that's why it tells you through much tribulation we shall enter the kingdom.
That's right, bro.
You know, so brothers that's just sitting back and you know what I mean, eating Cheetos all day and just watching videos for entertainment.
That's right. That's like
That's
you,
not doing the will.
Con, that's like you a man that like to lift weights and shit. You know,
Right,
you never get off the fucking couch. You just sitting there like, yeah, I'm working out today. I'm gonna get these muscles. Then you come out right in the summertime, but the whole wintertime your ass sitting on the couch and shit. You know what I mean?
You wanna get mad.
TV. You
You
come
wanna
out,
get
you
mad.
see that man with the body.
And you wanna envy him.
And you looking, this bitch ass nigga, man. Who the fuck you think he is? He got his shirt off. You know?
Yeah.
But that was his reward. Why? Because he labored, man, to get like that.
That's the same
You know?
envy Cain had.
Con, that's right, brother. You say, yo, how 2/3.
Gonna get up when those chariots show up. Yeah.
They're gonna be bitching.
They're gonna be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation.
That's right, bro.
Lord willing, we're part of that, man. That's why we trying to follow the code.
Wisdom of Solomon 5, right?
You know? But let's finish reading
Yeah,
on. It says, because we started preaching when it was sun was out, I think. Damn. We went through the whole day. Then one day to another. But it says, give them no rest, right?
Even.
Give them, make their ears fat.
That's right.
It says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head
That's right, yo.
that ran down upon the beard.
That's like, yo, when you get anointed, man, you know, at the Passover or you with brothers and they throw that anointing oil on you.
Drips
and
down.
how it dripped down on your face and all in your beard.
It just
and your
travels.
beard starts shining, your head, your face, it give you that glow, man. That's precious, man. Yo, and I love it. Every time I get a number, oh my God, I'm rubbing it in all over. And I got, George Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? So that shit just be flowing all in the beard. I got Sherman Hemsley. But they're flowing, yo, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. You know, and you rub it in and all that, man, give you that glow, you know.
It says, it ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard.
Okay, yep, and when Aaron got anointed, man, that was beautiful to see all that, man.
His beard was, I believe, down to his foot almost.
That's right, kind of, he had that, yo, man.
You also got to think of it like each brother is like a strain of hair.
Okay.
And that oil is running all through all of us. You know, that oil is that blessing of Yahweh Shai, running through us in the midst.
Okay. You don't want to lose your oil. You can't lose your oil.
Call on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
But you got some dudes, what they do, they start running out of oil. And they want to go around men with that oil, like the virgins, man. You know, you have 5 wives and 5 foolish, man.
Yeah.
And what they do, they ran through that oil. You know, they ran through that shit, and then at the end, you know, that's how they end up missing the bridegroom, because they had to go back and get some more oil. And the wise ones, they was there already. Like, hey man, we trimmed our lamps, man. So when the bridegroom came, he was ready. They was ready. They was like, oh, we ready to go. Oh, y'all ready? Come on with y'all. That's like the equivalent of getting beamed up on them chariots, man. But the ones that went back. They missed out, man.
And that's why what we're doing now, we're getting prepared.
That's right, bro.
We're preparing ourselves using wisdom.
That's right.
So that way we know, because the scriptures tell you, count the cost. So you got to be able to see it. You got to have the tunnel vision. You got to see all the way down there and be like, yo, we preparing.
That's right.
You know, don't use wisdom. You know, because what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. This is what's going to keep us stable all the way till now, till the day of, the second coming of the Lamb, you know?
That's right, bro. And also, like, you know, like we always do, bring out is this thing is a marathon. You know, you can't run a marathon like a sprint because even the last person in the that left off that thing, whatever they call it, they be like, go when you start to jog and doing the starting the marathon, you start running, you know, eventually you're gonna catch a cramp and fall down somewhere.
You're gonna faint.
That's right. And the one that was behind you, I'm talking about the very last one, he gonna surpass you, man. Walk past you, look at you, you're gonna be still there with the crowd. Like, oh shit. Yo, help me up.
And you right there.
Yeah, help me up. Hey man.
That's when you gotta be at your strongest.
That's right, bro.
You see it. I see it. Nah, it ain't time to be weak. Especially when you see shit popping off.
That's right. Y'all about to
you know? And it's like, I seen him, I made a video on it too. There was a marathon where the dude is running. He's right there, but he got his arms up, thinking he won already.
Mm-hmm.
And he's slowing down. The dude came past him. He looked at him like, oh, shit.
See that? And yo, that's also like what? The hare and the tortoise, man. You know, because the tortoise, he came out, he started running slow. He was running his pace.
We jogging.
You know, he ran his pace the whole time. He ain't try to go too fast, too slow. He ran his pace, and the hare, fell asleep on the side of the road. Yeah, I just looked back. That nigga back there, I'm cool. And fell asleep. Then you overslept and shit. And the tortoise passed looking at you while you sleep. Still jogging the same pace like this dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then you see the tortoise, he done passed you, right? Then you get up, oh shit, he up there. Then break again. And think that you got over. And at the end of the day, you're gonna fall asleep so fucking much that he gonna be done cross the finish line. And your ass is left on the side, man. You know?
Word.
You left behind. So you gotta pace yourself, man. You know, because that's what this thing is about. It ain't about speed. It's about endurance, man.
And how do you pace yourself in this truth? You read,
that's right.
You study.
That's right.
Take it day by day.
That's
Not,
right.
I seen you listening to all these other men, precept.
No, that's right.
And it's like, I'm gonna get out there, but then, not for nothing, man. The Lord could take you on a long route.
That's right.
But it's about getting there.
That's right.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right. And
so you gotta make sure you finish.
That's right. Anything. That's right, brother.
You know?
That's what makes
it's about making sure that you finish.
That's right.
Don't wear yourself out. Don't stress yourself out.
Right.
Oh, say it. No. It's about probably your ass.
That's right.
You know, a lot of dudes add shit upon themselves without even realizing it.
That's right. And and when you finish, you're supposed to finish strong. You know?
Like Paul, I fought the good fight of faith.
That's right. Right now, we know we're in the end times. So it's time to go hard, man. You know? And it's
we're in the fourth quarter.
That's right. And how you do it, we know the family of the words right there. You can see the signs of the times. He put them out there. You know, I can see, like, even if you went back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and you have brothers going out and all that. You can look at a lot of dudes that fell out of Israel, man. And a lot of them, mainly, they got over righteous, man. They wanted to run the race fast, thought they know better more than their teachers and all that. They was impatient, you know. Mm-hmm. So all that shit was a factor, man. This is about patience, endurance, man. And faith, man. Long suffering. Same way Yahweh sing outside, all those things. You know, having that mercy, man. Hoping for that compassion on you. I talked to the Elder Gabar, man. He be like, man, he say, you know, he see how many people fall out and all that. You know, only thing he could do is pray and hope that he don't go out like that. But he say he don't even dwell on that shit. You know, and that's a wise thing because you shouldn't dwell on that. You know, because that demon of doubt will hop up on you and shit and try to pull you out, man.
That's like a law of attraction. The more you're speaking on negative, you're gonna attract that upon you, and that's gonna be your surrounding.
That's right, man.
You know what I mean? You attract what you think. You attract how you speak. That's why you gotta understand, you know, the power of the tongue, how you brothers speak to one another, how you go out there and teach about Yahushua, how you reading, how you breaking it down, how you showing your care for the brethren that's among you, how you. You know, it's a balance.
Like the brother, he just put up there. Yahushua checked the disciples 3 times. Matter of fact, when he went to go pray, all he asked him, man, just stay awake. He asked him to stay awake. Basically, like, stay awake.
In the Garden of Gethsemane,
that's right. And when he went to go pray, he came back. They were asleep. He came back like, God.
That's a good point, because the brother was mentioning, don't fall asleep.
Yeah. So he came back like, damn, y'all asleep.
Gotta be watching.
I only asked y'all to watch my back. What if the problem? But he knew it was coming.
And it was for like an hour, I believe.
That's right. But
if I'm not
see,
mistaken.
but he knew what was coming. He was just preparing his men. You know, so it was all spiritual, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And it's spiritual
That's
that.
a PowerPoint, brother.
It's spiritual that it was what, an hour, right? That you told him to stay up.
I believe. So I don't want to say that, but
yeah,
I believe it. Well, we could get it, but I believe when he was in there,
the hour to take you guys to watch.
That's going to kind of would make sense.
That makes sense.
That's going to fall on every man, you know. But good for him.
So it says that ran down upon his beard, and even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirt of his garment, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore.
That's right, man. So you want that life forevermore, man.
That's right.
And how you gonna get that? We close on that, man. How you gonna get that? Yo, you gotta have that mercy unless you got something else. We want that mercy.
I thought of something.
Come on, bring it out, bro.
If I can't find it, then it's all good.
But you know, we gotta bring that mercy out. I said, bring that mercy.
hey, that's the spirit.
God, we gotta
bring that mercy out.
Come, bring that mercy out, man. You know, and have that towards your brother, one to another, man. And I'm gonna make this statement too. Even Judas rolled with Yahweh Shah, man. And though Yahweh Shah, he treated Judas brotherly, man.
Word.
You know, and him treating Judas brotherly was for Judas's demise, man. His downfall. You know. So you're going to have snakes in the camp. You're going to treat them brothers. But hey, man, you got to treat them brotherly. Because at the end of the day, it's saying this is not our ball game. It's saying our say-so. It's up to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, and he'll remove them and he'll deal with them. You know. That's why, what did Judas do? He hung himself, man. You know?
Right.
The spirit the Lord put the spirit on him. He felt so bad after all that shit. He ain't even give a chance to spend that money, man. Not 1 cent.
Oh shit.
You know? And the ones and the wicked scribes and Pharisees, they were smart enough to know, like, damn, you know what? We ain't even touching that money. That money was for blood, man. That's blood money. We ain't taking that shit back. And they left it right there. You know? They had enough sense to know that, and they knew what they was doing when they got him to set him up. They found a crash dummy. You know, a nigga that wasn't brotherly, a nigga that ain't had mercy. You know, a nigga that wanted to be the man. He was all about that money, man. So what he do? He went in and set up Yahweh Shah. When he ain't set Yahweh Shah up, he set himself up. You know, he really set himself up.
Word.
You
He
know,
set himself up.
That's why he hung himself. Cause he felt bad. He like, yo, man, come on. Like, yo, you put somebody, you get a man, you take money to get a man like Yahweh Shah put to death. You gotta be out your goddamn mind, man. You know, for some fucking money.
After all the miracles he did,
That's
and,
right.
and they
you
saw
it. And you was rolling with him.
And you still,
And you still took that money? Nigga, is you crazy?
Yeah.
But hey, man, the Lord put the spirit on it. But hey, that's see, fine. And that's why he was rolling with him, man.
But I'm going to get the book of Revelation, chapter 21. We're going to close off. Lord willing. Lord willing, right?
Hey, man, you know how the spirit get the flowing.
But it says, verse 2,
another scripture.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And we got to be prepared for when Yahushua come back. Because who are we? We're the brides. You know, we're married unto the Lord. You know, it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them. And how the Lord dwelling with us, because the way we dwelling with each other.
That's right.
You know? And it says, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And God, Yahweh, and Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things or passed away.
I'm gonna stop you right there, man, because you got. He said
That's mercy, man,
he gonna wipe away tears from all eyes, man. You like, hey, man, you see brothers out here crying, man. You know, even brothers in the truth, man. That's really sincere, man. They know who they are, man. You know, you got brothers that fake it too, but dudes that walk daily, man, they got tears in their eyes, man, seeing that people hurt like that. But what Yahweh Shem says he's gonna wipe away all tears. It ain't gonna be no more death. You know, it ain't gonna be no more pain and none of that, man.
No more sorrow.
No more sorrow. We're gonna be at complete peace, man. And the whole earth is gonna be at peace, man. All the way down to the fucking gravel, man. You know, the dirt and the soil, man. That's gonna be at peace. You know?
Even the trees shall rejoice.
That's right. You know, the animals, man.
Right.
Everything's gonna go back to its natural course. And what's that? The Lord having mercy. You know?
Exactly.
Mercy, man. Without that, he could destroy the whole goddamn planet that he made.
Be like, oh, I want to make a new one. He could do that. You know? Like an artist with a canvas. Oh, I don't like this painting no more. I'm going to just throw it out and start a new one.
God, that's right.
The Lord could easily, you know what I mean?
He could do that. That's right, brother. That's right.
The scripture tell you he could put the spirit in stones to preach.
That's right.
So
hey,
really
he don't need us, man. He don't need us for shit. You know?
Talk about mercy, you know?
That's right. He don't need us for shit.
Yo, people don't really see the power that we really serve.
That's right.
They don't really understand mercy. All of this, oh man, you know what I mean? That's.
Huh? They definitely don't. They think it's a game, man. You know? But hold up, we gonna finish.
It's because a lot of people don't bring it out.
That's right, brother. Because they teach that shit that they want to do.
They want to be gangster prophets.
They teach because what? I'm about to bring it out with the brother. He put this scripture up. This is Mark 8:36. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" Man. Yeah. So you got these dudes out here. What they do, man? They want that Judas purse. You know. What is that profiting? Then you got false prophets out here that do that. Like, you know, we see them all the time, man. Here in Philadelphia. You got IUIC out here. You got ISUPK. You got the Comfy's Church. You know, whatever the hell the name of that is, that GOCC shit. You know, and all these dudes, man, and they're doing that for their own, the line their own pockets.
Vainglory.
Yeah, cunt. When Yahweh Shah gonna destroy them, they not out here mourning, man, having those tears that Yahweh Shah gonna wipe from their eyes. Yahweh Shah gonna wipe out their eyes, man. They don't have that, man. You know, they're not compassionate about the sheep. If it was left up to them, they'd let the sheep die, man. Right. You know, they want to give a damn about the sheep. They don't care about the sheep now.
They don't care about themselves.
God, that's right, man. Don't you know? Well, go ahead, brother.
So it says, and he that sat, Slakia, the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold,
Slakia,
I make all things new.
There you go. It said the former things have passed away. So those are things right now. Esau's his rulership, his kingdom,
his way of living.
Yeah, his way. That's right. You know, his laws, all that shit. That's gonna pass away. Go ahead, brother.
And how you not gonna have compassion to your own brother when your ass is poor right with him?
That's right.
Yo, I seen poor people with pride before.
That's right. Yo, hey.
You gave him 50 cents. Oh, I wanted $1. Like, yo, my man, that's all I had.
Case in point, man.
It was the thought, you know what I mean?
That's right. You got Edomite bums, man. And their spirit is so prideful. They still proud out there homeless, man. And then you got Jake in the same predicament, but they still look down on Jake, and they in the same fucking boat, man. You know? So that's a hell of a pride Esau has, man.
That's
Which Yahweh Shem Shah gonna take that shit from him. You know?
There's the spirits. It said, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful.
Salaki, read that part one more time. Salaki, brother.
It said, verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new.
That's right. So he's going to make all things new. Is he going to take the whole earth and destroy it and create a whole new one? No, he's just going to restore it back to the way it was, man. You know, just like what you do. You get a new moon. He don't take that moon that's in the sky now and take it out the goddamn sky. You know, it just goes through a cycle. So what? The earth went through what? Its cycle. You know, Esau went through what? His cycle, his phase. Now he's fizzling out. His time to rule is over. So now it's going to be restored new again, back to who? The rightful owners. Hit the reset button, start fresh. You know, the same way he did in what? With Noah in his time, in that era. Only difference was he said that he wasn't going to he said he wasn't going to destroy the earth again with water. This time it's going to be with fire, man. And fire is what? That purging, man. You know? And he's going to leave that remnant. All right? And even there's going to be a remnant left for Israel, and there's going to be a remnant left for the heathens, because who the hell was going to build this kingdom up? The heathens, man. You know?
That's right. It says, he said unto me, right, for these words are true and faithful.
That's right. So what the crackers say, you better bet your bottom dollar this is going to happen. You know? And that's the only thing that's going to last. These words, right? These words are faithful and true, and this the way we're going to govern our kingdom. You know?
That's right.
Through them scriptures, man. The law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, man. The book that everybody hates right now. And then you're starting to see the Bible. You know, you have Bible sales going up and all that. Because why? Because the prophecies are starting to be manifest, man. You know?
That's what we seek. We seek for a new kingdom, a new Jerusalem.
That's right, brother. Hey, a new Jerusalem.
No
so does that mean he got rid of the old Jerusalem? He got rid of his people and put another people in there? No.
Right. Come
You know? But you got assholes like Vocab Malone and dudes like that say stuff like that. These Edomites, well, you know, since his people turned his back on him, that's when he let the Gentiles come in. Niggas like that don't understand what the Gentiles are, man.
Yeah, they don't
or who
know
the Gentiles are, man. Yeah. And there's two types of Gentiles. But that's a whole different other lesson.
Yeah, that's a whole, You
know?
But that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, it can. You know? And people, like, that's why then you know that them dudes, they don't understand words. They don't look up words. They don't have common sense. And quite frankly, the Spirit's not working with them, man.
Also, if I may add, this is why you got to know why you serving the Lord.
That's right, bro.
What are you seeking out of it?
Come.
You know?
Come.
Or your own glory? Nah, we seek just for our people to be in unity together.
That's right.
We want to get the fuck out of this hellhole, man.
That's right, bro.
You know what I mean? The shit that we see daily, that's vexation of the spirit.
That's right. Make you want to fucking
kill. Nobody wants to be in this place, man. All you people out there that's always on that social media and trying to selfie and all that. Like, yo, like...
Hey, man, you got
we ain't of this world, man.
You got some dudes in the truth that do that shit, bro.
We ain't supposed to be of this world, man.
That's right. You got brothers in the truth doing that shit.
Yo, you got... I've seen it with my own eyes. I mean, you talk about whores, but yet they liking whores pictures. It's like, what do you... You know what I mean? I see it. I see all of y'all, you know, but...
But say, hey, man, and...
It's also to check ourselves double since we're bringing it out, but...
And
what
then
are you seeking for?
Yeah, like even liking them horse pictures, if you're gonna like them, don't come at them like that, you know.
Exactly, hypocrite.
Yeah, you're allowed to fuck with them. I ain't saying that's unlawful thing. But you gotta be mindful when you representing Yasser Allah and you're a potential leader or potential elect. It's a way you gotta conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Wise as the serpent, harmless as the
dove.
dove.
That's right. It's the way you gotta conduct yourself. And because you got younger brothers coming in, and you could wound them early, not even knowing you did it, offend them, you know. That's why it takes growth, man. You know, once you get it, like even Apostle Tahar, man. I remember when I first came in and watching the video, and he was like, "Yeah, man, if you tell a brother now, yeah, you can deal with a heart, they're gonna be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying, and like they gonna look at you sideways, like, oh, he said what?" Why? Because you coming in, they coming in fresh off that Babylon juice and everything that Esau told them, you know, and they thinking like, oh man, like, you know, that Christian doctrine, you know, or whatever, because they don't have the truth. So you got to be careful of how you conduct yourself. You can't act a certain way, like you can act with older brothers in the truth. You can't act like that with younger brothers in the truth, you know. It's a balance, man. You know?
Yeah.
But you still, at the end of the day, you know, you had that mercy, man, that compassion, man. You know?
Calm.
Anything you want to add, bro?
I mean, you know, Lord willing, this video is edifying to those that got ears to hear and eyes to see.
That's right.
You know, and really consume this with care, not just, you know, for entertainment. Just let it go over your heads. You know, it's really like, cause we've been through it. We really sincerely, you know, bringing it out. Like, you know what I mean? Not only for ourselves, but those that seek learning.
That's right, man. This brother had mercy on each other, man. So like we live in proof of that. Like,
and that's over fear. Like, yo, I don't want to get jacked up.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, kind of. That's right.
I ain't trying to get jacked up.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding. You know,
Yeah,
so
there's
you
levels
gotta,
to this.
you gotta understand these things, man. Not just like, you know, bro, man, yeah, I hear you. You can hear somebody and not understand them. You know, you're supposed to understand and hear them. You know.
Right. So, hey, man, just know what you're reading, what you're seeking. You know, we seeking that new kingdom that's gonna come, that shall be done as it is in heaven on earth, man.
That's right.
And we know that, hey, prophecies, you know, is happening. You know, all shit's about to hit the fan. Jacob's trouble is coming. That great hour that no man knoweth. You know, that is right around the corner. We see it.
You see it.
You know.
Yo, and all the slack here.
No, you got it, brother.
But all the what you say? All the chips are set. They in position.
They speaking.
That's right, man.
Yeah. So.
And then just all they gotta do, that false flag, whatever they gonna do, and it's on, man. You know. So you just gotta be gotta pray because
hey, Lord willing,
for elect, man.
Lord willing, Salakia.
Nah, you good, bro.
Like the brother said, you know, man, a valid elder, he said you him on the example. Hey, man, yeah, you know, we learn from like-minded men.
Hey, man.
You know,
I'm just a testimony. You know, I remember at one of the last holy days when I first met the elder. I've been wanting to meet the elder, so when I met him, it was a beautiful thing, man. Because I was on Tazaya, my ass, Elder Tazaya. I'm like, yo, man, I want to meet the brother. I didn't know his name. I said, yo, the head brother, man. And then, you know, I met Sha'ala, you know, he's an elder too. And then I met Elder Gabar, and he was telling me, and he was like, yeah, I mentioned, so I said, yeah, you know the brother Kudash. He's like, yeah, man, such. And me and him took a ride in the car, you know, he was telling me, we was speaking about things. And he basically was like, yo, so we talked about Yahawashah, man. And he was like, man, well, you know, why don't you reach out, call that brother? This is that and third. I thought about it, like, you know what, man? I said, fuck it. Let me call the brother, man. Just probably a little something light. And I remember that day in the backyard, because we was, you know, setting up for the holy day, I hit the brother. He answered, you know. And it been on from there. And I remember speaking to the Elder Gabar. I'm like, yo, man. I took your advice and I called the brother. This is that and third. He was like, kind of. And he was like, you know what? That shows what kind of character you got. You know? And I'm like, damn, yeah. You know, and that's an example and a testimony to other brothers, man. You never know, like, you never know who you could offend, man. You know, me and this brother, we don't know who we are in the reincarnation, man. You know? It's like we could have offended each other and one of us be part of the elect. Who knows, man? Lord's willing we are. But then if we offend each other, the Lord like, oh, no, you offended me. You know, because you offended that man, and that was one of my men. Depart from me, I never knew you. You know?
And you don't want to wait till things is too late.
That's right.
Oh, now I want to get right like that. Nah.
Yeah, they threw your ass in the concentration camp and the chip in front of your face. And you're like, damn, man. I think I might have offended a lot of brothers. You know?
Yeah.
We said, the brother said, we in the fourth quarter. That's right. We're in the fourth quarter. If this was football, a 2-minute warning. You know? That's how close we are with this thing, man. You know?
That's right.
But with that, man, hope that this lesson was edifying, man. I hope it made sense. You know? I hope the flock was fed. You know, until the next lesson, man. We're going to say Shalom. You know, death to America, man.
God, death to
this fucking
place, man. We seeking no more sorrow. Everlasting life, man.
That's right.
You know?
Okay.
But with that,
Shalom.
you know, Shalom.